What's up, everybody? What's up? Valhalla Sports Talk is on the air again. Number 13 ranked Alabama Crimson Tide taking on the number 17 ranked Kentucky Wildcats in college hoops action. And Valhalla Sports Talk is here for the party.
Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party.
But yeah, just getting finished doing some changing over here on the stream. Let's go ahead and activate betting. I paid out for the Wildcats way before that, right after you bet, Butterfly. Right after you bet. There was only one bet on the other team. All right, we'll listen to the Kentucky home broadcast, y'all. The Kentucky home broadcast.
North Dakota, number 2, Grant Nelson. At guard, a 6'6" sophomore from Dallas, Texas, number 3, Rylan Griffin. At guard, a 6'11" senior from Muscle Shoals, Alabama, number 1, Mark Sears. And at guard, a 6'3" grad student from Woodbury, New Jersey, number 55, Aaron Estrada.
Billy Bowles.
And the head coach of the Tide, Nate Oates.
And now the house lights go down for the Rupp Arena crowd. And the video boards launch the pregame setup that leads into the introduction of the starters for Kentucky. No Trey Mitchell for this game.
Hey, we again have view counts. Good deal. 6 likes on the stream. Let's get a crowd here. Hit that hard. Hit that 100. Spike the like. Subscribe if you're new. All that good stuff. The 13 versus the 17 ranked teams in the country.
University of Kentucky Wildcats. At forward, a 7-foot sophomore from Owerri, Imo State, Nigeria, number 33, Ugana Onyenso. At guard, a 6'8" freshman from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, number 1, Justin Edwards.
All right, so the choices are Wildcats or Crimson Tide. Crimson Tide, all one word.
New Jersey, number 21, DJ Wagner. At forward, a 6'8" sophomore from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, number 3, Adu the Arrow. And at guard, a 6'6" senior from Chicago, Illinois, number 12, Antonio and the head coach of Kentucky, Hall of Famer, John Calipari. And the 6th man for the Wildcats, the Eruption Zone.
Opening tip is coming up next on the UK Sports Network.
I'm a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I was the best combo the world has ever seen until Little Caesars slices and sticks. It's got half Italian cheese sticks, half pepperoni pizza. It's the best combo ever. So now I'm a balloon animal maker. Here's your balloon giraffe, kid.
But I want slices and sticks.
What has my life become? Get
All right, here's
Caesars
what's
hot and ready
left,
slices
y'all.
and sticks for only $6.99.
Here's
Walk in and walk out
what
between
is
4 and 8
left
PM or order online to
of
try
my
bacon or jalapeno sticks.
$15
Available at participating locations. Prices
kettle
may vary. Prices
corn
higher in Alaska, Hawaii, and third-party
from
online sales plus
Camelback
tax.
yesterday. $15.
Goose. The deuce.
$14.75 for a beer.
Wawa,
$8 for a Pepsi in a
Wildcats
bottle.
players have had their share of memorable nicknames over the years. Most folks have known Kentucky Farm Bureau simply as Kentucky.
There was no crash, Dave. No crash, dude.
County, you can count on great coverage and personal service from someone who
This
knows
is the
you by
Kentucky
name.
Wildcats,
Or
not the Arizona
nickname if you
Wildcats.
have one. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Yeah, I don't think it's inflation. I think it's robbery.
Alabama in crimson, of course.
I think it's literally highway robbery.
White stripe down the sides of the uniform. That's script A in the bottom of the trunks. For Kentucky, it's the home white. Blue numerals and letters, 2 blue stripes down the left side, and the UK logo on the right side of the trunks. Trey Mitchell putting his arm around the waist of Ugana Anyenso as he was leaving the bench. Little last word of encouragement from the
I think my live sporting event days might be over, y'all. Shady Lane Homes, LLC, Brett Crimson Tide, 1,000.
I don't care. You got to get down.
Anyenso. Kentucky will be going right to left from our vantage point opposite the benches. Don Daly holding the ball, waiting for the go sign from the TV crew. Alabama's only win in Lexington when it had the higher ranking in 6 matchups like that against Kentucky was way back in 1974. Just about ready to go. Don Daly moves in between the 2 bigs. Tap control by Alabama, but Edwards jumped in and grabbed the ball for Kentucky in the Cats' front
All right, we're
court.
underway.
Diarra.
What's going on,
Comes over
Clayton?
to the right,
Appreciate it,
gives
buddy.
Up to Edwards. Wagner comes to get it straight away. Passes left to Anyenso. Wagner gets it back. Goes down the lane. Cut off on the block. Pitches out to Reeves. They work it around left side to Thiero. He drives baseline. Pass to the right corner to Wagner. Comes into the lane. Lost the ball. Picked up by Anyenso and put in. And the Cats lead. 2-0. Kentucky on top.
Got it.
Estrada
Take that
curls
shot.
into the lane and flips it up and in, angling away from the outstretched hand of Anyenso. It's 2-2.
I already
Quickly the other
2-2.
way. Wagner gets into the lane, passes left side to Thiero. He drives, then throws it back to Edwards, to Wagner, right side Reeves. Fakes, penetrates, kicks to Wagner, left wing, 3-ball, no good.
Wagner misses the
He's gotta
3,
take those
rebounded by the
shots.
Tide.
Wide open. Sears driving, left baseline, gets under the basket, feeds Nelson down the lane, collision. Foul on Kentucky as Nelson dove to the basket when Sears drove along the left baseline. And it's 2-2, 1 minute in. And Anyenso picks up the first foul.
Any due time, Clayton?
Nelson at the line. He's got 2 shots. Nelson shoots, and it rolls off to the right. No good. He's an 85% shooter. Missed, and he's got 1 more shot coming. Nelson, transfer from North Dakota State. Hits it, 3-2. Alabama has its first lead.
He's kind of a different kind of big man. He loves that perimeter game.
Wagner out deep on the right to Anyenso at the top. Dribbles left, hands it to Reeves. Can't curl into the lane. Passes left side to Thiero.
All right, here we go. A little
Thiero
point
gets
drop,
up the
our
paint,
only
leans in,
point
can't
drop
get a shot
of the
back to
day.
Reeves.
50,000.
Reeves drives, spins to his right hand, puts it up, and he got fouled.
50,000 points
Got in deep between
to the 27 in the
jerseys,
chat.
and they call the foul on Stevenson. That's his first, and it's the team's first. It'll put Reeves on the line. We're seeing Thiero a couple of times drive it. Cal told both him and Edwards.
39
he
in the
wants him
house.
To use Cal's phrase, drive the catch. When you catch it, don't shoot the 3. Drive it. Try to get fouled.
And that's a good thing. But if they're playing you for the drive,
Free throw, no good.
every now and then you just have to let that thing fly. I mean, Adu's been shooting it
Well,
great.
now you got
much
about
better
100,000,
in
Billy.
practice, So you have
Or,
to keep that defense honest.
You got close to 100,000.
Reeves with a chance to tie it at 3. He does. Kentucky will pick up in backcourt. First point for Antonio Reeves. Long pass ahead and a dunk behind the defense. Rylan Griffin as they threw it over the
Kentucky
press
caught
for an
sleeping there,
easy
y'all.
one.
Not sure whose man that was.
5-3 Alabama.
Wagner out deep on the right, comes to the top, hesitates, passes to his right to Reeves. Drives in, cut off, backs out. Edwards comes to get it. Gives it up to Wagner, 15 on the shot clock. Wagner goes to his left, down the lane, kicks to the corner to Thiero, turns down the three, comes into the lane, in trouble, fall away 10-footer, missed it badly, rebounded by Nelson. Alabama running the other way. Estrada racing up the left side, goes all the way to the basket and puts it in.
Yeah, that's why you need to communicate.
Alabama out on Kentucky early.
7-3 in favor of Alabama. Fans applauding as Shepherd and Dillingham pop up off the Kentucky bench. Reeves goes left into the lane, passes left side to Thiero, comes into a trap, throws it back to Reeves in the left corner. Reeves splits the trap and draws another foul on Alabama. This one's going to be against Griffin. That's his first, and it's the team's second. Alabama tends to commit.
Come on, y'all, hit that heart in the chat, the 100, all that good stuff. Like if you haven't already. Let's get a crowd in here. Biggest stream of the year for Valhalla Sports Talk is that Kentucky game.
On both ends of the floor, where you just have to get caught up defensively on transition.
Comes into Onyenso, back to Shepherd in the left corner, but they close out quickly on him. They're working around to Edwards, right side to Dillingham. Shot clock at 12. Comes cross court to Reeves. Reeves puts it behind his back, open for an 18-footer, bounces in.
Well, it just shows you, and I'll talk about it more at the break, but how they're playing Shepherd defensively.
Estrada dribbles all the way over to the right corner, goes along the baseline, gets under the basket, but he can't get a shot. Throws it out in the corner to Nelson. Nelson lobs it out to Griffin straight away. Guarded by Dillingham. Griffin goes off a pick, feeds Stevenson down the lane, flips it up, missed it, challenged by Onyenso,
Rebounded by Kentucky. There they go.
Headed the other way. Dillingham drives down the lane, and his shot's blocked out of bounds by Nelson, the only real shot blocker on that Alabama roster. They called a foul on Alabama on the drive. It's against
79
Sears.
degrees in Austin today.
Yeah, a lot of contact as Rob took the ball to the basket. They are playing Reed Shepherd. They respect his shooting ability so much. They had the 7-footer Nelson out there on him on the perimeter.
Wow.
To make sure he doesn't get a shot. That's how much they respect him.
Dillingham's free throw is good, and now they'll have a chance to tie the game as Stevenson goes out for Alabama, and Nick Pringle, a 6'9 senior, checks into the game. Dillingham coming off that 23-point night at LSU.
4-year anniversary. There you go.
And Big Z checks into the game.
They play Z like they played everybody else on the perimeter.
What's up, RM?
For them to bring the ball.
What's going on, RM? We're doing your Bruins tonight.
That three.
Free throws, no good. It's tapped up into the air by Edwards, and he chases it down in the left corner. Hustle play there. Kentucky's with a chance to take a lead. Right side, Reeves. Step back three. Yes!
Yeah. Now they move Nelson over to Reeves now at that time.
9-7 Cats. Nelson's got it in the left corner. Comes into the lane. Flips it up, and it rolls off. No good. And rebounded by Avicic. He hands it to Shepherd. Cats with the ball up 9-7. Reeves, top of the circle. Step back three. This one's short, and it comes off long to Alabama. Griffin gives it ahead to Estrada. Estrada goes down the lane, dumps it off for a dunk by Pringle, sliding in along that left baseline. We're tied at 9.
Just got to pick them up sooner. Can't wait till they get into the paint.
Couple of baskets in transition already for Alabama. Pass to Avicic at the high post. He hands it to Shepherd. Gives it left side Edwards. His three. Good.
Another three.
I'm glad to see him coming along on both ends of the floor, really.
I don't know what's going on with the three-point thing.
Baseline. Bounce pass out to Griffin. Straight away. Three ball. Good. Alabama
Gotta run.
The game.
Gotta run to that three-point
There we go.
line.
They're trading threes, y'all.
First three for the Crimson Tide.
Can't dare him to shoot it.
Shepherd feeds Avicic on the pick and roll, and a whistle and a walking call.
Travel called on Kentucky.
With 15:43 to play, Alabama's ball. When we come back, scores tied at 12. This is the UK Sports Network.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why our agents work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter is known for our award-winning customer
Look how
service,
sunburned my face
satisfied
is,
customers,
chap.
and a plan for you. Isn't it time to check Shelter out? Find an agent near you at shelterinsurance.com. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
At Don Franklin, we're more than a group of car dealerships. We're hardworking, everyday people of Kentucky. We strive daily to give 100%
I have
to our
been married for
customers,
28
our
years.
employees, and our families. We are committed to providing.
Well, that's their
everyone with a
mascot is
safe,
an elephant. I don't really
reliable
understand that
vehicle,
whole
and we
thing,
continue
Butterfly,
our
but
tradition of supporting our local communities. At all dealerships across Kentucky, we will
traditionally their
treat you like
mascot has
family.
always been an
Don
elephant.
Franklin family of dealerships. We are Kentucky.
And we're back with the action. Coke
I
Zero
should be here for
Sugar
the
might
last
be the
game unless
best
Baby
Coke
Devin
ever.
decides to make an
That's right,
appearance.
Jim. With an irresistible taste and zero sugar, Coke Zero Sugar is a must-try for any sports fan. So make sure you... Wait, Jim, I didn't mean try it right now. We're still on the air.
Best Coke ever? Take a taste, Jen.
Really?
No, not right now, Jen. We got a game to call.
He froze.
15:43 left to play in the opening half. Kentucky and Alabama in a 12-12 tie. That was just the first turnover of the game, and it was committed by Kentucky, which has had 2 games in a row with more turnovers than assists. That had only happened twice in the previous 24 games. This is an Alabama team that doesn't force a lot of turnovers, so you want to keep that number low to maximize your possessions against these guys.
Yeah, and Alabama won't turn it over much either, so that's another reason why Kentucky needs to make sure they protect the basketball, because they're not going to get many gifts from Alabama on that turnover category.
Cal said yesterday one of the keys was trying to limit Alabama in transition. They got a couple of runouts already. He wanted to limit it to 8 transition points, so they're going to have some work to do to win that stat for Cal, because they've already gotten 4. But wanted to limit Alabama to 25 three-point attempts in the game. So far, the Tide is 1 for 1. Yeah. And he wanted the guards to come in and rebound the basketball. And not many rebounds to talk about yet, as our game is presented today by the Kentucky Farm Bureau. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, big on commitment.
Now, Alabama's very, very smart. They have veteran players, so they are attacking the paint right now, leading 8-2 on points in the paint. But the key is,
Understandable, Rhodes. Understandable.
Driving and dishing out to the three-point line, so Kentucky.
That's an approved excuse. Approved excuse, Rhodes.
Estrada brings it up into front court for Kentucky. Same 5 on the floor for the Cats. Estrada goes across the circle, moving left, tracked by Shepherd. Gives it back to Sears. Sears averaging 20 points a game. Goes to his right. Cut off, spins, passes back to Estrada. Both of these guards for Alabama play off their left hand, and he feeds a
dunk on the inside dish.
And roll, like he tried to trap Estrada, but he split it and got the goal for an easy dunk.
Really nice bounce pass there.
4th lead change already. Alabama in front 14-12. Reed Shepherd straight away holding the ball down at his knees. Dribbles over to his right, tracked by Sears. Gives it back to Avicic at the top. Shepherd comes to get it. Shepherd into the lane, lobs it up, and put in by Avicic. The pass couldn't quite be caught and dunked, so he caught it in front of the basket and leaned to his right, shot it back over his right shoulder. Quite a play.
Now that'll get him more minutes.
Estrada passes right side to Sears, fakes the 3, into the lane, lob, dunk at the other end for Pringle to put Alabama back in front, 16-14. Pringle with back-to-back dunks. Dillingham driving left side, lays it up, and it rims out. Tapped out front, though, by Shepherd, and Edwards came in to grab it. Pass
to the corner.
Dillingham for the lead. No good. Long rebound to Alabama. 16-14, the Tide in front. Griffin coming down the right side. Quick closeout by Shepherd, so he couldn't get a shot off. Sears slides right. He'll shoot the 3, and it's good.
Yeah, that's what they do, man. It doesn't matter if you're covered or not. They still put up the shot.
Sears shoots 44% behind that three-point line. 19-14 Bama. Left quarter, it's Reeves. Turns down the 3, floats it out to Dillingham. He'll let it fly. Yes.
Well, good ball movement by Kentucky. They are being forced off the three-point line themselves.
Dillingham nails the 3.
19-17 Alabama, a little over 6 minutes in. Pass down low on that pick and roll to Pringle. Kicks it out to Nelson in the right corner. Nelson throws it out front to Griffin straight away. 15 to shoot. Griffin down the right side of the lane. Underneath, can't get a shot over Z. Out to Estrada. 3 good off the left wing.
Got to get a hand up. You got to close out with your hands up in the air.
22-17. Alabama in front. 3 threes for
Shoot
the Tide. Avicic from the top. In and out. No good. Rebounded by Nelson. Alabama coming the other way.
Hey, Chad gets
Nelson
quiet on me.
Down the right side. Looking for somebody to pass it to. Griffin comes to get it between the circles.
Griffin just holding the ball. Wants to get it to Sears, but Reeves wouldn't let that happen. Now Sears has it out deep on the left side. Sears goes left. Reeves forces him right. Pick and roll feed to Nelson. Dishes off to Pringle. And it's blocked by Z. Rebounded by Reeves. And then he threw it right to Griffin. A turnover. Griffin drives. Misses it. And Shepard snatches the rebound. Throws it to midcourt to Dillingham. Dillingham angles into the lane. Spins to Reeves. Right corner. Three. Yes!
Oh, that's where you have to play. Rebound that basketball. Get it up the floor before Alabama's defense gets set up.
Great look by Rob Dillingham to set up Reeves for a wide open right corner three after Z started it with a block. Sears goes under the basket, can't get a shot, floats it out to Griffin, has to go to midcourt to run it down. Pass right side to Estrada, knocked away by Shepard. Estrada gets it back, drives, blocked from behind by Shepard and off the leg of Ivisic and out of bounds. No, they say it's Kentucky ball.
No, I think Alabama
It's
touched
Kentucky
it.
ball.
Alabama touched it last. Kentucky forces a turnover. Jude the Arrow checking in along with Onyenso. Edwards and Ivisic go out. Z gave them great minutes.
Yes, he did. Yeah, I knew he needed to make a bucket because that's what got him a couple of more trips up and down the floor.
22-20 Alabama. As Kentucky comes on the attack. Shepard walks it across the line. Gives it up to Dillingham out deep on the right to Reeves. Shovel pass back to Shepard between the circles. Shepard looking for Reeves
You
coming
don't
up
see
off
the
screen.
score.
Hits him on the left side. Hands it back to Shepard. Left wing three for the lead. Yes, sir!
Yeah, he's got to do that. He's got to be more aggressive, Tom. He just needs to find more shots.
Cats back in front, 23-22 on the Reed Shepard three-pointer. Sears goes to his left, but he can't get into the lane, so he backs out beyond the arc, working against the Arrow on a switch. Reeves, or Sears, down along the left baseline. Underneath the basket, drops it off, or Diabate, who drops it in. Came right out in front of the basket. These Alabama guards.
Already at 333 views, y'all.
Pass down to Onyenso. He turns and puts it in with his left hand.
Layup for two.
I just like the way the early offense for Kentucky is keeping Alabama off balance defensively.
Cats go right back in front, 25-24. Estrada straight away. Driving down the lane, left side. Pitches it back to Diabate. He drives, flips up the shot. It's no good. Rebounded by Shepard. Shepard racing up the left side.
Shepard.
And they're going to say he dribbled it on the sideline as he was coming up the left side.
I don't know about that one, Tom. Got to get a look at that. It happened right in front of us.
Timeout on the floor.
Well, I was watching that line.
Timeout.
It looked like he got it on the line.
11:13 to play first half. Kentucky 25.
That's not good,
Alabama
Sheila. It's like you
24
pinched
on
something.
the UK Sports Network.
Hey, there's a penny by your foot.
It's like you might have pinched something.
Pick it up, then all day you'll have good luck.
Come on, let's aim higher.
For the nickel.
But how often do you find free nickels?
Every day at Thornton's. Save 5 cents off per gallon of fuel every day with Thornton's Refreshing Rewards.
Then we need a new adage. Come to Thornton's, pump your gas, save some nickels with every pass. They'll add
You're a
up to
Kentucky
save a
Wildcat
buck. How does
fan
that
and you're
sound for a
lurking in the
little
chat. Make sure to say hello, y'all. Make sure to say hello.
per gallon of fuel every day at your local
Same with the
Thornton's.
Tide
Valid on fuel
fan.
Purchases up to 35 gallons. Requires download of the Refreshing Rewards app and successful registration.
Hey, DQ fans, get ready for a full-size meal deal for just $7.
All right,
That's
rest in
right.
peace.
When you order up a $7 meal deal at DQ, you get a full-size
Nothing
dining
left but the
experience.
crying
Choose
on
between
that
a single original cheeseburger
kettle
or
corn,
3-piece
y'all.
chicken strips, plus regular fries, regular drink, and a world-famous DQ sundae of your choice. Now you and your wallet are full. Only at participating locations.
But yeah, I want to
DQ,
talk
happy,
about this
tastes
just a
good.
little bit
DQ is a proud partner of UK Athletics.
about the pricing at live sporting events now, y'all. The pricing at live sporting events now is to the point where everything in life is a pendulum, right? It goes back and forth from one extreme to another. And it's getting to the point now where you almost can't even enjoy being at the ballpark or in the stadium because of the price of the concessions. The tickets are bad enough, but when you start talking about the price of the concessions, people are just going to start staying home, yo.
3 turnovers for the Cats, 1 for the Crimson Tide.
Take one turnover.
Laura Gray checks in, says, "Go Cats, go, Big Blue, and beat those Crimson Tide." Hello, welcome to the stream, Laura Gray.
I think they're going to change that. I mean, he was way inside, I think, to that line.
$14 for kettle corn, y'all. This is popcorn we're talking about. $14 for I would say a small bag of kettle corn.
Unofficial signal. Both teams
$14.75 for a domestic beer, a Bud Light or a Coors Light. $14.75. A 20-ounce liter of Pepsi, $8.
8 assists on 9 baskets.
I'll just stay home, y'all. I'll just stay home.
Yeah, now they've changed it to 20 seconds. That's on the shot clock. That's another indication to me that call has been changed. We'll see.
Kentucky fans have a new way to stay connected with the Cats. It's the Big Blue Brew, presented by Commonwealth Credit Union. It's the official email newsletter of UK Athletics. Hits the inboxes of subscribers first.
This isn't an Ohtani thing.
At UK Athletics.
RM. This didn't just happen.
Alabama's coming back down into their offensive end, so it looks like it will be the Tide's ball.
Oh well.
109 a ticket to see the Spurs is Butterfly.
Dillingham, Wagner, and Shepherd for Kentucky. Sears has it for Alabama. Dribbles all the way over to the left side. Lob for Nelson for the dunk. They ran that play out of the timeout to get the lob for Nelson, and Alabama goes back in front. 26-25, first field goal for Nelson. The arrow top of the circle. Floats over to his right for the Alabama bench where Coach Oates is standing up. Back to Onyenso. He hands it to Dillingham. One hand pass left side. Wagner, an open three. No good. Rebound grabbed by Onyenso. He lost it, but he's able to save it out to Shepherd. Gives it to Dillingham. Splits two defenders. Gets to the rim and flips it up, and it bounces in.
Oh, my God. What a circus shot there.
Part of the backboard, but
Mike Dillingham hit the top of the backboard and dropped in the bucket.
Wow. Here's Diabate at the
No,
post, hands it to
no, you
Sears.
can't
Sears
bring
on the
anything
right
in,
side
Mary.
lane, spins to his left hand, but he can't get a shot. Throws it out to Nelson. Hands it to Walters, who's in. Walters drives the lane. Shot blocked by Onyenso partially, and it comes off to Shepherd for Kentucky. Throws it ahead to Dillingham. Dillingham, a collision in the lane, lost the ball, picked up by Shepherd, and a whistle, and it looks like a foul on Alabama, and it is on Sears. And that is his second with 10-12 to play in the game. 4 on Alabama, so their leading scorer, Sears, picks up his second foul. Walters will go back out. Estrada returns for Alabama, but they may be taking Sears out before long. Now, Sears is actually going out as Walters will stay in.
He didn't want to go out, but you have to do that. He has 2 already. And I know I'm screaming for Reed to take the shot. Listen, understand, because he's open and he needs to find more shot opportunities.
Shepherd inbounding the ball on the right baseline. Throws it way out front where the arrow. Makes the catch and gives it to Dillingham. Coming down to the 10-minute mark in this first half. Kentucky with the ball and a 1-point lead. Dillingham trapped off the middle screen, but he keeps his dribble. Moves back into the circle, gives it to Onyenso. He hands it to Shepherd. Shepherd passes left side to the arrow. The arrow comes through the lane, turns the corner, dumps it off for Onyenso, and he gets hammered as he tried to go up for a dunk. He'll be going to the line for 2 shots. The foul is against Alabama's Diabate. That's his first and the team's 5th. And Kentucky wants to attack the rim when it can.
You had to have a clear bag, Butterfly.
And I do like the ball movement, Tom. I don't want to see guys passing up shots.
Surprisingly, the gimbal, they didn't give me that much trouble with the gimbal. I thought that was going to be a major issue. But nah, no big deal.
59% shooter. One more shot coming. Ugana Onyenso with a chance to extend the lead to 2. He does.
Security at these events is kind of a joke anyway, though, y'all. It's all about perception, right?
To find a basket.
I mean, it took forever to get into Camelback yesterday, forever to get into Peoria as well. But if you think if someone intends to do bad, do harm, they would do more harm to the people waiting to get into the stadium than they would in the stadium.
Man, you just need to see one go through the basket.
You know, you got 2,000 people standing outside of the stadium waiting to go through metal detectors.
Puts Alabama back in front 29-28. Now Dillingham dribbling at the top
zone
of the circle.
Defense here by Bama.
Pass to Shepherd in the right corner. Tries to drive. Cut off. Throws it back out deep to Wagner. Now Alabama looks like they've morphed back to a man-to-man. Wagner gets into the lane, goes to that left hand, and banks it in. Got to the lane.
There you go. Get you one at the hole.
All right, Kentucky back with the lead, 30-29.
First bucket for Wagner. Nelson in the left corner. Hands it to Estrada. And he's matched up on Onyenso. Gets by him on the baseline drive. Turns, but he can't get a shot. Cross-court pass to Diabate was deflected, but he's got it. Back across court it comes to Estrada. Gives it back to Nelson. Nelson bluffs the three. 9 to shoot it. Nelson just dribbling the ball out front. Passes off to his right to Walters. 4 seconds to shoot it. Steal and across the
Steal by Kentucky.
The arrow will drive, lays it up.
The layup.
Yes.
Goaltending, count it.
Yes, there's a foul.
And he's fouled.
Count the bucket for Adu Thiero and a foul on Estrada. His first, team 6th. First bucket for Thiero. Kentucky has a 3-point lead. Dillingham out, Reeves in. For Alabama, Diabate out, Pringle back
Yeah, well,
in.
it didn't pick up. It didn't pick up the plate and screws in the COO's wrist. It didn't pick up my steel belt buckle.
And Sam Walters, Alabama boy, he's hearing it on the bench. He's a freshman. Couple freshmen play. You just.
So what it really is just a perception of security. It's not real security.
That one away after throwing it away, so you make matters worse on the other side.
Both of these teams have had their struggles defensively. Alabama 72nd in defensive efficiency. According to KenPom.com, they were number 3 in the country.
But 42 in the house. Welcome to Valhalla Sports Talk. They're reviewing this play.
Monitor today's games presented by Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance.
What's up, Texas Repo?
So the arrow at the line where
Some of those people need to go through metal detectors.
Yeah, you usually get.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, bro, is that they're not. It's a perception, bro. They're not really screening people to the point that would keep anybody safe.
The necessity to be as good defensively.
It bounces in to complete the 3-point play for Thiero, and Kentucky has a 33-29 lead.
Thor is snoring, y'all.
8:40 to play in the half. Estrada walks it into front court. Sears still out there playing with those 2 fouls. Estrada floats it up with a lob to Pringle. Tried to tap it in, didn't go.
Here we go, Kentucky running.
Grabs it. Shepard drives it into front court. Two-hand cross-court pass to Wagner. Turns the corner, drops it off to Thiero. Puts it in.
Thiero, the put-in.
Pringle, what a finish.
Pringle got caught in the air, was going for the dunk, and then just put it up off the glass for 2.
Sears left of the circle. Gives it to Pringle and gets
Kentucky's biggest lead of the day at 6. And a foul.
And that's his first and the team's second. Right now, Goose, they're doing a good job of forcing Sears away from that left hand.
Yeah, and that's what you have to do. And I understand how Adu Thiero picks up a foul there because he's so much quicker, so you have to keep him in front of you. 2 hands on right there to take away a 3 is not bad at all.
The arrow goes out. Edwards comes in. Sears goes down the lane.
Len says, I set off metal detectors with my magnetic personality.
Bothered by Onyenso when he comes into their space.
Yeah, great defense. And that's why having Onyenso in there is so valuable because he's got the reputation, and rightly so, as a big-time shot blocker. So you're always looking over your shoulder for him.
Now Sears will go out. Diabate back in for Bama. 35-29 Kentucky as Shepard comes across the line. Goes to his left and an offensive foul on
Offensive foul called on Kentucky.
Yeah, well,
timeout on the floor. 7:56 remaining first half. Kentucky with the 35-29 lead.
Great point. Second on Ugo, 3 on Kentucky.
This game, y'all, if you're at home, is being shown on CBS.
Kentucky 35, Bama 29 on the UK.
I set off lie detectors. Does that count as RM?
Kentucky Lottery's Time
Yes.
of the Cash scratch-off games are an exciting way to multiply your fun because each game gives you multiple chances to win big. Now you can play 300 times the cash with over $24.5 million in total cash prizes and a chance to win the top prize of $3 million.
Show y'all what I'm talking
Play
about.
300 times the cash today.
Let me show you what I'm talking about. So I walk into a stadium with this.
And we're back with the action. Coke Zero Sugar might be the best Coke
Okay.
ever.
That's right, Jim. With an irresistible taste and zero sugar, Coke Zero Sugar
I should
is a
at least
must-try
be
for any
questioned.
sports fan. So make sure you. Wait, Jim.
I should at least be questioned.
Still on the air.
Not one person said a word to me.
Take a taste, Jen.
Really?
Carried it
No,
right
not
out in
right
the
now,
open
Jen. We got a game to call.
in my hand.
The great thing about watching or listening to a Cats game,
And nobody
is
said a
you
word to
never
me.
know what's going to happen. Just like in life. It's a good thing for Kentucky fans that the Cats usually come out on top. But for those times in life when things don't go your way, like when a storm or accident results in property damage, it's nice to know you're backed by Kentucky Farm Bureau, otherwise known as Kentucky's insurance company. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Last 4 games, Kentucky's averaged 6 3-pointers made per game. They already have 5 out of 10 attempts. Alabama's only been able to get off 4 3-point shots.
They're afraid you might use it, says Mary.
With a +1 in the 3-point basket.
Yeah, I'm just saying, it's all a sham, y'all.
35-29 with 7:56 to play in the first half. We talk Kentucky basketball Monday nights on the UK Healthcare John Calipari Show. Now, this coming week, it'll be on Wednesday night because of the Tuesday road game. It's followed by the Kyra LZ Show and Clark's Pumpkin Shop BBN Radio. Make sure you're with us Monday or Wednesday night, 6 Eastern, on the UK Sports Network.
Tom, we always talk rebounding, okay? And Kentucky rebounded so well at LSU in the first
Oh, it's
half.
not a GoPro. That's just a holder. It holds your cell phone, and it moves around.
Kentucky leading that category 9-3. Alabama with 0 offensive rebounds, okay? Kentucky with 3.
I'm not saying security was loose. I'm saying this is what security is in the United States, Texas Repo. I'm not saying that it was loose. I'm saying this is the reality of what we're going through when we go into these sporting events.
Alabama had 21 offensive rebounds.
It's for show, y'all. It's for show.
And 9 of those 21 came from guards.
And I'm glad to see Edwards with 3. That's 3 more than he had the other night.
Onyenso's out. Bradshaw's in for Kentucky. Estrada's got it, middle of the floor, gives it to his right to Sears, guarded by Edwards. Sears with 12 on the shot clock, floats over to his
Friend
right.
whose dad open carried in Disneyland. Open carried?
Sears goes to his right.
I believe that.
Offensive foul on Alabama. Nelson.
Ooh, offensive foul on Alabama.
Team 7th, but it's an offensive foul, so it'll be Kentucky's ball to come the length of the floor. Bonus from here on out for the Cats.
Look, I love the tempo of this game for Kentucky. Now, a lot of times they want to get up and down the floor, but Alabama does that better than them. So, good game thus far for Cats.
Sears back in there playing with 2 fouls for Alabama. Shepard got bumped out front. No call. Cross-court pass to Shepard. To Reeves in the middle. Left side to Edwards. Slides left. Hangs himself open. Shoots and hits. He was just inside the arc. So it's a 2-pointer for Justin Edwards. It's a 37-29 Kentucky lead. Estrada, top of the circle, overhead.
We just broke 100 in the chat. Welcome to Valhalla Sports Talk. Kentucky, Alabama is the event.
Comes back through the lane, drops off a bounce pass to Pringle, but he can't get a shot. Gives it to Sears, and a foul on Wagner. And that was a clear push, 2-hand push out in open court right in front of the official. You got to be a little more subtle if you're going to do that. That's DJ's first.
Yeah, you can carry anywhere in Arizona as well, but you can't carry into a stadium.
Kind of pushed DJ into him a little more than he would have. So that's what Coach Cowell is complaining about over on the sideline.
Comes into Pringle in the right corner, hands it to Sears, goes baseline, reverse layup, good. Bradshaw's got to cut that off or challenge it. He did neither.
Exactly.
Sears has 5
All right, so Alabama cuts the lead to 6.
9-0 Kentucky run, 37-30 or 37-31. Cats with the lead. Shepard goes to the left elbow, spins, gives it back to Reeves. He spins, goes down the lane to his right, gets bumped, flips it up, and a foul on Alabama. Shot wouldn't go, but 2 shots coming for Reeves. And the foul is on Pringle.
Good half-court execution by Kentucky. I got to give them
Dab Dave here in Arizona, it don't, as long as you don't have a felony on your record, no background check required, nothing. You can open carry.
I'm glad I'm sitting over here and not doing what they're doing out there on the floor because they're doing the right thing.
Reeves looking for his 10th point. He's got it. For Kentucky, Dillingham and Avicic come in. Shepard gets a break, and Bradshaw will come out. He had that defensive breakdown on the previous play.
All right, so 6:35 to go, first half. Kentucky up 38-31. Free throws.
Usually, Avicic if he gets his feet set, you're going to get a try at blocking that shot.
Free throw good. Reeves hits 2. The Cats lead by 8, 39-31. 6.5 left in the first half. Sears coming up, pressured by Wagner.
Yeah, California, I know it's a lot harder.
Estrada works it down the sideline, lobs for Pringle, but he juggles it. Has to throw it out to the corner and almost threw it away. And a collision going for the loose ball, and it's out of bounds off Edwards. As Alabama kicked it out to the corner, Sears saved it in, and he collided with somebody down on the end of the courtside seats and is just now getting up. So he threw it back out toward midcourt, and Edwards and Nelson were both going for it.
Right.
And it looked like Nelson.
Alabama just couldn't get it together on that possession, y'all. Oh, my goodness. That player just landed on somebody.
Looked like it because it happened.
The chair collapsed and everything.
Man, I mean, you know, you see guys flying in the 6th row on a play like that.
Sears hooks it to Griffin, right wing for a 3. It's no good. Rebounded by Nelson, left of the lane, out to Estrada in the left corner. Estrada goes baseline, cut off, dribbles back out to the wing. Avicic has him on a switch. Estrada goes by him all the way to the corner. Now he's double teamed, in trouble. Cross-court pass picked off.
Turnover, Kentucky, 2 on none.
Blocked from behind by Nelson.
Fouled from behind.
It's his second and the team's 9th.
Kentucky's defense is very, very impressive, Tom. You got to
Food
give
run
him
for the
credit.
wifey. Rhodes got to go get Miss Ashton something to eat.
Half of LSU.
Yeah. And
they're scrambling. They're playing to the plan.
Saw that at Auburn.
Helping, talking.
Some good defense, good communication.
Reeves at the line. More than halfway to the 20 he had down at Alabama last year. That's real good. Walters comes in, and Estrada goes out. So they leave Nelson in there. So Nelson and Sears, 2 starters, who averaged 12 and 20 respectively, both playing with 2 fouls with 5:55 to go in the first half.
You can do that a little more with veteran players than you can with guys.
All right, Kentucky pushes the lead to 10, their biggest lead of the game.
And the Cats have a 10-point lead, their largest of the day, 41-31. Sears bounces it to Griffin in the middle of the floor. He dribbles left, hands it to Nelson. Back over to Pringle at the top, hands it to Sears. Sears goes down the left side of the lane, and a whistle and a foul called on the drive against Kentucky. He finally was able to get to that left hand. Fouls on Avicic, and that is his first. But he rotated over, challenged the shooter.
You have to do that kind of thing. I mean, if you want minutes, and they called it on the floor, so he doesn't get free throws.
Sears.
2-3 zone for the Cats.
Gets it into Pringle, hands it right back to Sears in the left corner. Avicic has him on a switch, but Sears tries to take it. Crossover dribble, gets to the high post, pull-up jumpers, no good. Rebound wrestled away from Walters by Edwards.
That's what I've been waiting on.
Rebound. Here's Dillingham. Lob, dunk for Avicic and a foul.
And dunk, Kentucky.
From Edwards.
Big fella, that was pretty. Slamming it in one motion on the lob from Dillingham on the right wing.
Man.
All right, so we go to a commercial break. 5:22 to go. Kentucky 43, Alabama 31.
Waiting for that. That's a big step for him. It starts the fast break.
I'll be right back, y'all. I'm going to use the restroom.
Yeah.
And Edwards just ripped it away.
Say, give me that. That's mine. That's an attitude, guys. That's not, it doesn't come. You just got to go get it sometimes.
What a pass from Dillingham, threw it right to the perfect spot, and Z just stuffed it in the basket as Pringle fouled him, and that's 2 on Pringle and 10 on Bama. 30-second timeout taken by the Crimson Tide as Kentucky has opened up a 12-point lead. They're on a 15-2 run.
Man, I just love what's happening. Tempo, and they are really playing this half-court game.
Official came over, said something to the TV guys. Now they're calling the official back over to the scorer's table.
Yeah, they might change the foul. I don't know. Change who they called it on. I'm not sure how they can, but I don't know what else they would be talking about.
Avicic standing at the line. Everybody lined up along the lane.
But he'll get his free throw.
5:22 to play. Okay, now.
And I'm back, chat.
Lead official Don Daly headed back to the scorer's table. Maybe he's holding up the number. I think there was some confusion about who the foul was against.
Yeah, that's the only thing you could have happened in that situation.
Okay, it was not on Pringle. I didn't hear who it was against. Ivisic hits it to complete a three-point play. He's got 5 points, and it's 44-31 Kentucky. Sears into front court, tracked by Wagner. Sears goes left, hooks across court to Griffin, slides right, shoots a contested three that rims out. Rebound tapped out to Stevenson, turns, gives it to Sears. Sears goes down the lane, sees Ivisic, makes a U-turn, hands it to Griffin. Griffin, left side, a three. It's no good. Rebound Pringle, foul on Kentucky.
Rob
Dillingham got caught in a mismatch with the 6'9 Pringle.
You're in the house. What's up, Andrew?
Rob was back there, but that is a good call because Rob saved a basket by hitting him on the arm that time.
That is 16 fouls now on Kentucky. It's the first.
22 likes, 89 in the house.
The last foul was whistled against Harrell for Alabama. Comes into Pringle, gives it to Estrada. Estrada comes through the lane, goes down to the left block, turns, fall away shots contested by Ivisic. He dumps it off to Pringle, and a foul called on Kentucky. And I think this one's going to go on Justin Edwards. It'll be his first. This will put Pringle at the free throw line as Estrada did a fall-away shot, and he still couldn't get away from the outstretched hand of Ivisic trying to lean back, so he had to throw it over to Pringle.
Well, Edwards had his hands down to the side as opposed to up in that situation, and that's what caused him the foul.
2 shots for Pringle, just a 49% shooter. Missed it, and it comes off to Wagner. That was just 1 shot. 7 on Kentucky. Here's Wagner down the lane, scoops it up with the left hand. It won't go. Rebounded by Alabama.
Wagner, an ugly shot there off the glass. Missed. Here comes Alabama.
Estrada stops at the three-point line. Now backing his way into the lane. Throws it across to the right corner. That's a turnover as the pass skipped off the hand of Griffin in the right corner.
They're definitely trying to, Glenn. They're definitely trying to open it up.
And they're going to say it's still Alabama's ball. Sure looked like it. It may have touched a Kentucky player, but it sure looked like it also touched Griffin.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he pulled his hand back. Reeves did touch it clearly, and Griffin may have pulled his hand back. I think that was actually a good call. Calipari's hot, but I think they got this one right. Sears plays it into Griffin. Sears gets it back, tracked by Reeves. Sears off a pick on the left side, but he can't get into that lane. Throws it across court to Stevenson. Knocked away by Reeves. It's loose on the floor, and Alabama called for kicking the ball, and Reeves made it happen.
Football.
Hand in,
Possession arrow
to
the Wildcats.
Screen. And that's how they worked on it in practice. Get over that screen, fight your guy over it, and he did get a hand on it, but, that's just what the game plan called for.
Kentucky shooting 65% as they come on the attack, leading by 13. Wagner in the midcourt circle, passes left to Ivisic. He dribbles to his right, hands it to Reeves. Reeves, top of the circle, lets it fly. Yes! 16 in the first half. Oh, they call it a 2.
Gave him a 2 on
Oh, they changed it to a 2, y'all. Sorry about that.
46-31. Pringle, left corner, loses the ball, but he's able to save it out to Estrada. He walked, got away with it. Pass down low to Stevenson. In trouble. Throws it out to Griffin. Griffin can't get a shot. Gets it to Estrada. Comes into the lane. Dishes it underneath. It's blocked by Ivisic.
Blocked. Denied.
And they got it blocked. Wagner down the lane.
Wagner.
Pinned between
Ball's pinned and a foul.
On the drive by DJ Wagner. And I think this will just be a jump ball call. I didn't see a foul call.
They were getting ready to call a foul. Why they
I thought they called a foul.
If it remains just a jump ball, it'll be Alabama's ball in the alternating possession. We'll sort it out when we return. 3:39 left first half.
They did
call a foul. We'll get to you when we come back. Kentucky leads 46-31 on the UK Sports Network.
The Manchester is Lexington's premier luxury boutique hotel.
All right, just over 1,000 views, 22 likes.
The Manchester features
Appreciate the support, everybody. Appreciate it.
Smartly appointed suites, a spirited lobby bar, and 2 unique dining spaces. Grand Am, the hotel's feature restaurant, serves globally inspired classical Appalachian dishes. Lost Palm is our rooftop bar that offers a taste of South Florida with the best views of downtown Lexington. For reservations, go to themanchesterky.com.
Chevrolet.com.
Toyota is all about having choices, like more all-wheel drive choices than anyone else, including the powerful new Tundra 4x4 with the best resale value in its class. Now through March 4th, choose 4.99 APR financing on a new 24 or remaining new 23 Tundra. Excludes TRD Pro. Or you can get a great lease deal on Tundra with approved credit through TFS. Plus,
All right,
you get
another
2
4
years,
subscribers
no-cost
added.
maintenance. Get details at Toyota.com. The choice is yours. Toyota, let's go places.
23 away from 14.5.
Online with pickup and delivery is the same as shopping in store. Same low prices, same personalized deals, same rewards on the same high-quality items like
Get her
Honeycrisp
done,
apples
Kentucky
and
says
pasta
thanks.
sauce.
Go Big Blue. Hey, appreciate you joining us in the
It's
stream,
one
buddy.
small
Appreciate you
click for
joining us.
groceries, one big win for busy families everywhere.
Welcome to the
Start your
party.
cart today at Kroger.com. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
.39 left first half. Kentucky 46, Alabama 31. They call it
John Messersmith. Let's go Yankees 1. Hey, congrats.
10 seconds for station identification. This is the UK Sports Network.
Hi, you all. Thanks for the stream, says Get Her Done, Kentucky. Thank you for joining us.
So DJ Wagner should be going to the free throw line. And this is first half, Goose, that has been superb on both ends for Kentucky. There's
All right, betting is still open, y'all. Betting is still open for the winner of this game. You can pick either the Wildcats or the Crimson Tide. All one word on Crimson Tide, y'all. Betting still open. You can use your Valhalla Sports Talk points. They're like points, just with a V, and totally worthless.
Well,
But it's a way for us to interact with the chat and have some fun.
Much better the offense is when you execute on the defensive end of the floor. Now, I talked rebounding. At the last break, Alabama had 0 offensive rebounds. Now they have 4. So that cannot continue to be a trend as Kentucky tries to stop them. But Alabama has not converted any of those into points. Kentucky still leads 5-0 in that category.
They call the foul on Stevenson. Correction. It's his second. Wagner at the line. 2 shots. It's good in the first one.
And look, I've been where Wagner is right now, struggling offensively. I've been there. And the only way to get out of that
second shot good
is to work yourself through it. And that means you have to shoot to score. And he'll find the basket. He'll get much better.
And keep attacking, get to that line. He's making free throws.
That's exactly right.
Nelson left of the circle, couldn't hand it off to Griffin. Sears comes to get it in the middle of the floor. 3:25 to play in the half, and here's a foul on Wagner trying to fight over the top of a screen by Nelson. Wagner picks up his second foul, and it's 8 on Kentucky.
Man, it's so important to keep Bama off of the three-point line. I mean, I would rather give them 2 free throws by fouling before they get in the act of shooting than taking the chance on the 3 because they make so many of them.
Dillingham in for Wagner after he picked up his second foul. Free throw, Sears, good. 6th point for Sears.
Tom, now 3:25 left here in this first half. It's going to be imperative for Kentucky to be up at least double figures
20-2
of this
run.
half.
Second shot good. 20-2 run for the Cats before those 2 free throws by Sears. 48-33 Kentucky.
3:24 clock running first half. Kentucky 48, Alabama 33.
Reeves throws it back to Shepard. Shepard in the middle of the floor gives it to Avicic. Avicic dribbles over to his right, hands it to Reeves, comes into the circle, 18-footer, no.
Tough one.
Off to the left a little bit, rebounded by Crimson.
He drives it up into front court. Down to the right baseline, and a foul called on Dillingham for a push. He was clear, he did it. His second. So that's
You wanted to be
on
Wonder
Wagner,
Woman butterfly when you were a little
Wagner,
one?
2 on Yenso.
Boy, I thought you could have called Rylan Griffin for carrying the ball that time, man, because he took about 4 steps. He took about 4 steps in between dribbles, man. There's no way to do that unless you hold on to that ball a little bit longer than you should be allowed to.
Dillingham out, the arrow in. Griffin's free throw, good. He's got 9 points.
This next trip down for Kentucky is going to be big, Tom, because you can't give Alabama any inkling that they can take this momentum.
Second shot is good. So 4 straight free throws for Alabama. 10 points now for Griffin.
Again, chat, the scoreboard's a little bit ahead of the play-by-play, just so you all know just how it is. I can't fix it.
Sears pressuring out on him. Shepherd goes down the right side, then gives it to Reeves at the high post. He goes down the lane, circles out to the corner. Throws it back out to Edwards. 10 to shoot. Back to Reeves in the right corner. Comes into the lane. Back to Edwards. Long 3. Right side.
That's big. That's big. I can't tell you how big that is. Crowd getting a little bit nervous.
Griffin, 3 in transition. It's no good. Rebounded by Reeves. A guard rebound. Throws it ahead to Shepherd. Shepherd pulls up at the three-point line and then backs out. 2:22 to play in the half. Kentucky 51, Alabama 35. Feed down low to Avicic. Drops it off. Fourth the arrow.
What a pass.
He can't finish.
Couldn't finish the dunk, though. Oh, my gosh.
Right hip, a no-look pass. Sears comes into the lane, jump stop, loses the ball, and Edwards has it. Edwards
turnover. Kentucky running.
Goes to his left, banks it up and in.
Oh, I love that. I love how he's playing, Tom. Been waiting a long time for that.
18-point lead for the Cats, and they're on the feet at Rupp Arena. Griffin through the lane. Right-hand runner goes in to quiet the crowd. 53-37. Shepherd drives down to the left baseline. Now backs out to the corner.
PDX in the house. What's up, PDX?
Hands it back to Shepherd. Shepherd curls to the free throw line with a jumper. Comes up short. And the rebound to Estrada. Estrada driving down the right side. Puts it behind his back. Goes underneath the basket. Reverse layup. Goes in. Nice move. Used the rim to shield himself from the block attempt.
Go Blues is get her done, Kentucky.
Timeout
on the floor.
In the half. 2 straight buckets for Alabama has cut the lead to 53-39.
Yeah, that's.
All right, we're going to refresh this audio, see if we can get a more current version.
Going into the halftime. So, no big problem. Kentucky just needs to come down, execute, and get themselves a good shot attempt.
Alabama scored to make it 37-31 with 6:53 to play in the half. That basket a moment ago for Griffin came at the 1:50 mark. So 5 minutes between baskets for the Crimson Tide.
25 days till spring. Man, it feels like spring already here.
Turned it over 7 times in this first half, and 8 times, excuse me, and that has led to 14 points for Kentucky.
Yeah, they don't turn it over very often, Tom. So
correction, 16 points. 16-4 off turnovers, advantage Kentucky.
Yeah, you have to take advantage of them when they do, because with all the veterans they have, they don't give it up easily.
Got to praise Justin Edwards.
Yeah, man. Absolutely.
He just hit that big shot to the three-pointer and then followed it up with a 2. And he's also grabbed 4 rebounds today in this first half. Edwards has it left of the circle, drops it off to his left to Shepherd. He throws it to Reeves in the middle of the floor. They're running Shepherd off screens now. Reeves floats to his right. Shepherd comes to get it. 10 to shoot. Shepherd goes to his left, double team, hesitates, goes down the left side of the lane, jump pass over to Thiero, fires it out to Edwards, 3 left side, money!
Yeah, you know. We've been
what a shot by Edwards.
And he's so aggressive right now. So
8 straight for Justin Edwards. 56-39 Kentucky. Estrada down the lane. Bounces it off to Pringle. Stripped away by Thiero, but a foul called on Kentucky as Bradshaw has checked in the Kentucky lineup. Thiero commits the foul. That is his
Tyler Helton. What's up, Tyler? How you doing, buddy?
In this first half, but I think that somewhat speaks to the aggressiveness of how Kentucky's playing defensively.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it, Tom, because they are doing what they need to do aggressively. Aaron Bradshaw, boy, he's trying hard. I got to give him that. He's fighting, man, but he just seems to be his own worst enemy right now. He just needs to keep plugging away.
Pringle, free throw, good.
All right, betting's still open, y'all. There's currently 4 bets on the Wildcats, 3 bets on the Crimson Tide, 387,000 points in the loyalty pot.
Here needs to be screened out.
56-40 Kentucky. 43 seconds to play in the half. Second shot, rims out, tapped out by Nelson, and Pringle able to run it down.
That's my point. That's my point.
So they got a point, and now they get an extra possession. Sears goes to his right, now goes back to his left down the lane and gets right to the rim and lays it in.
Again,
actually unopposed for the layup there. Kentucky almost turned it over coming out of the backcourt.
For Alabama.
Rupp Arena is the place. Kentucky versus Alabama is the event. Men's college basketball here on Valhalla Sports Talk.
With 12. Reeves dribbles over to his right, double team, floats it to Bradshaw. Pitch to the left corner, Thiero for an open 3. Got it!
Yeah.
Wow.
He's been shooting it much.
Steal by Shepard.
He
almost threw it in on the save as it hits the rim from the right corner. Stole the pass and saved.
All right, we are at the half, y'all. We are at the half. 59-42 Wildcats.
So it's halftime at Rupp Arena. And Kentucky has a 16-point lead over Alabama. Kentucky 58, Alabama 42 on the UK Sports Network.
If you've got the right tools and the friendly people at U.S. Bank in your corner, making smarter money choices is a piece of cake. If only our tools and helpful advisors could have helped you avoid some of those not-so-smart choices in life.
So they're a happy crowd right now at Rupp Arena.
Coming through.
Or when you thought it'd be okay to pet that squirrel in the park.
Good squirrel. Good squirrel.
While we can't help you with all that, we can help you bank smartly at
All right, just over 1,500 views.
together.
28 likes, y'all. What's going on with the likes? The likes are free, y'all. Doesn't cost you a penny.
Might be the best Coke ever.
That's right, Jim. With an irresistible taste and zero sugar, Coke Zero Sugar is a must-try for any sports fan. So make sure you... Wait, Jim, I didn't mean try it right now. We're still on the air.
Best Coke ever? Take a taste, Jen.
Really?
No, not right now, Jen. We got a game to call.
Introducing your LG&E and KU starting lineup. Simple tips for saving energy and money. Renewable energy programs.
Lucky looking to hit that 100-point threshold. 1 like away from 30.
LG&E and KU are empowering you to save money and stay in the know because our energies go to serving you. Learn more at
lge-ku.com.
Kentucky Farm Bureau insurance agents are known for their calm and steady demeanor when helping Kentuckians after a storm or accident. Good thing they don't call UK football games.
Kentucky intercepts the pass. Could go all the way.
My like costs 3 what? What is that symbol?
Having a hometown agent means there's always someone nearby to handle your claim
What is
with a
that
cool
symbol?
head, even if it doesn't make for great play-by-play.
Touchdown, Cats.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
This is the Hawks Market Halftime Report on the UK Sports Network. Hawks
All right,
Market,
one more
an
subscriber.
employee-owned company celebrating 50 years of service. Now, let's go back
So
courtside.
22 away from 14-5.
Alabama today presented by Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on
Lopez.
commitment. The officials went
Lopez
through a
get her
lengthy
done, Kentucky.
review
Lopez
of that last shot by
has been in
Thiero,
my
and they
top
have
5
set with
for
the call of a
2
two-point
decades,
shot.
bro.
So it is 58-42.
2
Kentucky
decades.
leading Alabama at the half. Our CareSource Active Heart moment of the game provided by Rob Dillingham.
What about you?
He somehow in traffic got a shot up on the board and it went all the way to the top of the backboard, bounced twice and dropped through. That had to be a good omen. It gave Kentucky a 27-26 lead. Alabama would go back in front 29-28. And
Harry.
from there, Kentucky
Mariah,
went
I'm
on
on
a 20-2
fire.
run, and at the 3:39 timeout, they were up 46-31.
Who is
They would
MR?
eventually push
I don't
that
know.
lead to 18, and at halftime it is at 16. CareSource featuring easy-to-afford marketplace health
I
plans.
love Michelle. She's the
CareSource,
hottie.
we
Says
got
get her
you.
done,
Take a
Kentucky.
look at the first half scoring for Kentucky. Well, actually, let's look at the stats.
Lopez
presented by
overrated,
Toyota.
not to mention
Before we get
she's
to the
been passed
scoring, let's
around.
get to Goose and your thoughts on the first 20
Whatever.
minutes.
Tom, I thought Kentucky defensively
Miley Cyrus, nah, y'all.
was just excellent in this game. I love the tempo of the game for Kentucky. This is a team that likes to get up and down the floor.
My only
I'm talking
problem with
about
Miley, y'all,
Wildcats, but
I don't
there's
mind
not many teams
tattoos on the
better at it, but
ladies.
Alabama is.
I don't
So
mind them at all,
Kentucky
actually,
had
but
to control the tempo. It started
I would prefer it
with
be like a
rebounding the
theme, a sleeve
basketball
or something.
and continued
Miley
with
looks
the
like she went through a
execution on the
post
other end.
office
So very,
and was
very,
returned to sender.
proud and impressed with the way Kentucky played.
Just random ass shit all
Scoring
over her
for
body.
Kentucky, Antonio Reeves showing the way with 15 points, 13 for Justin Edwards, 8 of them coming in a stretch where he scored them all for Kentucky after Alabama.
Just
had
random
cut the
weird
lead to
shit all over.
48-35.
I don't know.
Crowd had gotten quiet. He hit a big three to get that 8-0 run of his own
To
started.
each their own,
He
right?
had 13, and he also grabbed 4 rebounds.
Yeah.
And I ain't never going to have to worry about either one of them anyway.
Last bucket of the half, 6 for Dillingham. Onyenso, Visic, each with 5. Wagner with 4. And Shepard took 2 shots, made a 3-pointer for his only points of the first half. For the Alabama Crimson Tide, only one player in double figures, Ryland Griffin with 12. Their leading scorer, Mark Sears, had 9, but only got off 4 shots.
I'm sure they're not watching YouTube and saying,
half.
man, that
Strada
Valhalla
also
guy.
with 9 for Alabama. And first half stats are presented by Toyota. Kentucky shoots 65%.
Summer Ove in the house.
Alabama 55%.
Selena Gomez is
but
fine.
Tide turned it over 9 times. Kentucky
J-Lo been
4,
through the grinder
that
and
gave the
back.
Cats a
J-Lo is
16-4
fine, yo. I don't give a
advantage in points off
damn.
turnovers, Chuck.
Yeah, I mean it's been impressive, and boy, I've been wanting to see
J-Lo
Justin
is
go up
fine.
and grab a rebound in traffic, just aggressively going after one, take it from someone. He did that, and I know it came a little late, but that kind of set the tempo for the last 4 minutes of this first half.
Oh,
and
one
that
of
was
these
really
Duke
good to
players
see.
got hurt
10 lead
when they
changes,
rushed the
5 ties.
court.
Kentucky plus 16 at the break at Rupp Arena. The
Wake
Cats
Forest
58, Bama
beats
42.
Duke, and one of the
Coming
Duke
up next,
players
we'll
was
send it
injured
back
when the
to Andrew
fans for
Capps,
Wake
UK Sports
Forest
Network.
rushed the court. The number
Hawks
8
Market
Duke Blue
halftime
Devils
report
go
will
down
continue on the UK Sports
83 to
Network.
79 to Wake
Started as a
Forest.
dream, and here they are. Moving day. Wait, isn't moving supposed to be stressful? Oh, that's right. They bought their
Miley
home from
coming to
Weichert.
Valhalla's with her
Their
wrecking
Weichert
ball.
agent guided them from start to finish
J-Lo
to
hot
make
for
sure
being
they found
75.
their perfect place. And here they are.
J-Lo coming to
Home.
Austin. She ain't
Dream.
coming here.
Move. Home. Weichert. Call your local Weichert office to make your move. Each Weichert franchised office is independently owned and operated. Wildcats fans, customize your car wash experience today with the new Zips Car Wash mobile
Miley's
app.
voice
Download
kind of
the
bugs
app
me,
today
but I
and
like
start
her
earning points with
free-spiritedness
every
as
in-app
Summer
purchase
O.
and get access to app exclusive
Rodriguez
offers
is
that
hot
save you
on
money.
Fast and
Zips
Furious.
Unlimited members
I know
can
who
even
you're
earn
talking
points
about
for
now.
monthly
Yes, she is.
membership
She's pretty.
purchases.
Very
Plus,
pretty.
when you download the app today,
I
your
watched
first
the end,
car
but I
wash
missed
is
the
on
injury. It
us.
says
Available
PDX.
for iOS and Android. Zips
Yeah, it
has
looked like
18
someone stepped on his
locations
foot or
across Kentucky to
something.
serve you. Zips Car Wash.
I don't know, he got
official
hurt.
Car wash of the Kentucky Wildcats.
He was in a lot of pain, too.
This is Coach John Calipari. I've always
So
believed
Arizona
success
lost
starts
this
with
week,
building.
and they're the number
They
14.
believe that
They're
at
going to
Central
drop,
Bank,
right?
too.
They're going to drop
Because when
in
you
the
start
rankings.
with character, relationships,
I
and
like
that
Miley.
drive
She's
to
not
give
fake,
your
says
very
Butterfly.
best for everyone who depends on you, well, you can build something really
Whatever
special.
happened to Hannah
That's
Montana,
what makes
says
us
Glenn.
more than just another team, and that's what makes Central Bank more than just a bank.
Central Bank, member FDIC.
Ever wonder where the capital A in Chick-fil-A came from? It started with grade A, top quality chicken. But we believed everything, not just the food, should be grade A.
Hi, I'm Jira. I am a team leader at Chick-fil-A. To me, the A in Chick-fil-A is a smile. I want to give the guests a little encouragement, maybe just a little joke that makes them laugh when they come through the drive-thru.
The A in Chick-fil-A is for all the little things we do.
I have yet to
bring you our
ever
best
eat
every
at
day.
Chick-fil-A, y'all. Ever.
testimonial.
All right, the last stream of our triple header today, USC versus UCLA. That's at 8 o'clock tonight, y'all.
Welcome back to the Hucks Market halftime report. Kentucky scores 16 points off Alabama turnovers, and it leads to a 16-point lead at the break, 58-42. 42. That's what's going on inside Rupp Arena. Time now to see what's going on around campus with UK at the half.
More than 6,100 University of Kentucky students have taken the first step to set up their investment accounts as part of a first-of-its-kind initiative called UK Invest. UK freshman Tristan Herzog is already experiencing the financial benefits
All right, Dab
of
Dave,
the
we'll see you,
program.
buddy.
It's been pretty sweet. I made
Get her done.
$250
Never eaten at a
last
Chick-fil-A.
semester. Just having free
Summer Ove,
money
never
go
been into
your
a
investing
Chick-fil-A.
account. I would have never thought that was an option, like especially how much you get. $250, which is pretty substantial.
UK Vice President for Student Success, Kirsten Turner, explains how it works.
Students can open up an investment account or partner with this.
Get her done says I live on Hatfield McCoy Stomping Ground, West Virginia, Kentucky line.
Funds to put into that
Oh, there you go, buddy.
By doing certain behaviors that we
Chick-fil-A
think
always
are
packed
important
here,
and
says
certain
Butterfly.
behaviors that ladder up to that life of meaning and purpose. So we've identified.
They had
set of
one by the
behaviors.
hotel
So
up
go
in
to the
Phoenix
gym,
there.
swipe
We didn't go in
with
there.
your ID. We might micro scholarship into your investment account and enable the student to not only start building a nest egg for long-term financial stability, but also to start to get an understanding of what
59-42, Kentucky leading at the half.
and how to navigate an investment portfolio.
1,700 views,
we try to
31
make it
likes.
as user-friendly as possible. With the Fidelity Bloom app and then with the Canvas shell, they're able to really navigate if they want. Again, it's all opt-in. We hope they do. We think long-term it will be beneficial for them.
You go to activities at UK and you get a certain amount of money per thing you do, and all of it accumulates into your UK Invest account. That money eventually grows and grows and grows, and you can save it for your future, not just spending all your money at once, keeping it somewhere where it'll be safe and grow.
The benefits go far beyond the money. In the fall 2023 semester, UK full-time freshmen who had a UK Invest account had a higher GPA than UK full-time freshmen who did not.
So bottom of the
For
seventh,
Tristan,
the Angels are
program
up on
has
the
helped him
Dodgers
find
4-2.
a community on campus.
I definitely am a lot more involved than I was before UK Invest. Like, it's taught me to get involved in some things that I normally wouldn't and just put myself out there.
To learn more, visit ukinvest.uky.edu. For UK at the Half, I'm Amy Jones-Timoney.
Cats shoot 65% in the first half, and they lead by 16, 58-42
Chick-fil-A closed on
at the break.
Sundays.
Our Hucks Market halftime report continues after this on the UK Sports Network.
If you've got the right tools and the friendly people at U.S. Bank in your corner, making smarter money choices is a piece of cake. If only our tools and helpful advisors could have helped you avoid some of those not-so-smart choices in life. Like that time you tried to pick up unicycling.
Whoa, coming through.
Or when you thought it'd be okay to pet that squirrel in the park.
Good squirrel, good squirrel.
While we can't help you
Good
with
squirrel,
all that,
good
we
squirrel.
can help you bank smartly at usbank.com/smarter together. Member FDIC.
Hey, BBN, stay connected to the Cats with the Big Blue Brew, the official newsletter of UK Athletics. The Big Blue Brew is completely free. Sign up today at ukathletics.com/bigbluebrew. The Big Blue Brew hits inboxes weekday mornings and provides fans with a rundown of top news, trivia questions, unforgettable highlights, and info on upcoming events. Go to ukathletics.com/bigbluebrew to sign up.
Flight by Yingling is the next generation of light beer. For those who don't follow trends, but craft them. Flight by Yingling is 12 ounces of uncompromised refreshment from America's oldest brewery. With only 2.6 grams of carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Don't just raise a glass, raise the bar. Flight by Yingling. Available wherever beer is sold. DG Yingling and Son Incorporated, Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Please enjoy responsibly.
For most of us, there are no guarantees, no golden tickets, no easy roads. But at the University of Kentucky, there is a promise to support and inspire you to reach for what's possible, to lead and create, to heal and discover, as we help solve the world's toughest challenges, transforming lives and improving communities. At the University of Kentucky, we promise
All
to
right, we're
make
about
the
to get to second half
real.
action here in this Kentucky-Alabama game, chat.
It's time to look at the Central Bank SEC scoreboard.
Welcome back to the Hucks Market halftime report. Andrew Kappas here with you as we look at our Central Bank SEC scoreboard. Cats in front by 16 over number 13 Alabama, 58-42 inside Rupp Arena. One game going on right now alongside us, and that's number 20 South Carolina, putting the finishing touches on their win in Oxford. They're up 17, 68-51 at Ole Miss with 4 minutes to play. South Carolina about to move to 10-4 in SEC play. 2 games are final.
What's going on, Gary? What's going on,
Florida
dude?
beat Vanderbilt at home, 77-64.
Appreciate the channel and hosts. Is Get Her Done Kentucky. Appreciate you hanging out with us, buddy.
Meanwhile, Arkansas, they win 88-73 over Mizzou. They're 5-9. Mizzou 0-14 in SEC play. 3 games to play tonight.
So if Kentucky can hold on here and win this, they'll have the exact same record as Alabama.
Number 5 Tennessee. Texas A&M badly in need of a signature win after a rough couple of weeks. And then at 8:30 tonight, it is LSU hosting Mississippi State. Mississippi State, the next opponent up for Kentucky. The Cats will make the trip there on Tuesday night. And a fun day of the top 25 so far, most notably, other than our game here, number 2 Houston beating number 11 Baylor at the buzzer, or rather in overtime, despite having a buzzer beater waved off. 82-76 the final there. Here at Rupp Arena, the Cats lead 58-42. We'll have second half action when we return on the UK Sports Network.
We live with you, grow up with you, and dream with you.
So what do we got here, chat? We're a leap year, right?
The same communities you do.
So we got
as neighbors, friends, and business partners. And through the relationships we build with you every day,
5 days left in the month.
We consistently serve you better. That's what highly personal banking
COO's
is all
birthday
about.
tomorrow, y'all.
We start with you. Find out how at centralbank.com.
Yeah, I got a little burn, Gary. A little burn. I have that sunglass burn too, you know, from my shades.
Mental health. They're the first person I talk to if I have any questions about infections, medications, or any other health concerns. And most insurance companies don't charge you for having annual wellness checks. With them,
Home court is big in college hoops this summer. Oh, maybe more than any sport I can think of.
Reasons to have a primary care provider.
So different conferences beat each other up.
You're not getting a complete picture of your overall health. Visit CHI.
Come on, y'all. Hit that hard. Hit that 100. Appreciate it.
Care provider.
On top of our lower than low prices. And when you download the Kroger app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. Plus, you can earn fuel
What
points
does that
to
mean,
save up to
Kentucky?
$1 per gallon at the pump. And for the Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. So you can always save big every day with our savings and rewards. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Hey there, Fritz.
Hey,
the
I
Frog
did
here.
not see
When it comes to your
Yamamoto
home's
pitch.
HVAC or plumbing, there's only one name to croak about.
I saw him
Greenbox
warm
Home
up a couple
Services.
times, but I
We've
never
been
saw
a
him actually
trusted and
pitch.
reliable company for years, and now with a
Butterfly
fresh
says
new
I'm
look.
off March 10th
Celebrate
for
our new
spring
day
break.
with us by getting a free
For what, a
diagnostic
week?
fee with your next service visit. Text Wildcats to 859-474-0977.
Will I be off? No, I'm doing
to
NASCAR
schedule.
tomorrow.
Catch you on the Fritz side for all your HVAC
I'm doing
and
NASCAR
plumbing
tomorrow.
needs.
Greenbox Home Services. Reliable service by good people.
Yep, daylight savings time, March 10th.
Ready to go with the second half. Our stat guru Corey Price tells
I was
us
literally
58
2
points
feet
is
from
the most Kentucky's ever scored
from
in a
Otani,
half.
y'all. One of those
Against
videos
Alabama,
I put
the
up,
Cats lead at 58-42.
I show Otani coming
The
out of the
previous best was
the
57
Dodgers training facility
with
there at
guys named
Camelback.
Issel, Pratt, and Casey
Same with
leading
James
the way.
Outman,
Kentucky
same
went on
with
to win that day, 108-79
who else went by
across town at Memorial
when I was
Coliseum.
standing there.
Goose, what's Kentucky need to do to
But
keep
I
the
pretty
hammer
much got
down
to
in this
see
second
everybody.
half?
Well, Tom, I'm just sitting here thinking, if I'm coaching in either locker room, I'm
What's going
coming
on, Up
back
in
with
Smoke?
the same central message. If I'm in the Alabama locker room, I'm saying to my team, this is the same place they were just the other night at LSU, and you know what happened in that game. And if I'm John Calipari, I'm saying the same thing. I'm saying we were right here in this same position against LSU, and you know what happened. That's
Halfway
the same
went by.
message in both locker rooms, and totally different meanings.
Butterfly doesn't like daylight
Question is,
savings
can
time.
Kentucky
We don't do that
continue
stuff
to
here in
do it
Arizona.
on the defensive end of the floor, because
We don't
that
spring back
started
or
so
fall
much
forward.
offense for them.
Or fall forward and
78.
spring back. We don't do either of
Even though Alabama shot it well, Kentucky was able to get extra possessions.
And Alabama, 9 assists, 9 turnovers. Kentucky.
Here we go. So again, that scoreboard is ahead, y'all.
Yes,
Scoreboard is
you
ahead.
have to keep that kind of those numbers going. Rebound total 13-13 here at half.
Both teams come back with their starters. Alabama's ball going right to left from our spot opposite the benches. Sears takes it down the left side, hooks it back for a top of the key three by Stevenson. It's no good. And
Missed three to start off the half by Alabama.
Pass ahead to Thiero, going along the left baseline, drops it off for a dunk.
Slam dunk, Kentucky.
On the right baseline.
Long rebounds, long shots, long rebounds. Reeves got in there and got that one.
Pass on a cut to the basket by Stevenson, and he's able to
One
dunk it.
slam dunk deserves another. Alabama on the other end.
Other wing and gets his first points of the day to quiet the crowd. 64.
Crowd not back in their seats yet at Rupp Arena.
Wagner bounces it to Edwards, who's got 15 now.
A lot of empty seats.
Reeves had 15 in that first half. He gives it back to Edwards, who hands it to Wagner, 10 to shoot. Two-hand pass to Reeves, coming up off the right side. Gets in the lane, floater good.
Executing that half-court offense.
18-point lead for the Cats. 1 minute into the second half. Feed down low to Stevenson, and a foul as he rolled off the pick. Adu Thiero is called for his third foul in the first of the second half against the Cats.
Virginia beat the Tar Heels,
like the
says
physical
PDX.
play. I mean, I like that Kentucky's
What
not
if I don't
letting
like
them
going
get
to work in the
separation,
dark?
even if it means picking up a foul. Back in the 2-3 zone.
You scared?
Estrada looking into the lane, can't find anybody. Passes to Griffin in the left corner. They work it around on the right side to Estrada. He comes to the high post, fires to the left corner to Stevenson, fakes, drives, kicks it out to Griffin. Turns down the three and drives and dunks. Reeves challenged the three, so Griffin put it on the deck and got to the rim for a slam. He's got 14 points.
Dave Rhodes back in the house.
Has to be there to offer up a little resistance.
62-46 Cats. Wagner bounces it left side to Reeves, and then Wagner gets it back. Wagner goes down the right side of the lane, cut off, tries to throw it across the lane.
Turnover, Kentucky.
By Sears. Too many maroon jerseys to throw it through. Here's Nelson at the high post. Hands it to Griffin. Gets inside the arc. Ball's knocked away. He picks it up. Dishes over to Griffin for a dunk.
Yeah, you cannot get into this allowing the penetration.
Like Calipari up.
Got you in trouble at LSU.
Screaming at his team.
3 dunks in this second half for Alabama. 62-48 Kentucky. Reeves top of the circle, goes to his right, can't get a shot, out to Edwards, hooks it back to Reeves on the right wing, and a collision as he tries to drive it to the right baseline. Griffin hits the deck, but he's called for the foul. His second, team's first.
Blame Thomas Edison
Reeves
for creating jobs in the dark, says
took it going
PDX.
to the right baseline.
And Alabama's going to that pick and roll now. They're usually a pick and pop
Food
team.
has been delivered. Happy
that
wife,
wasn't
says
working
Rhodes.
in the first
Let's
half,
get
so
her.
now they're rolling that big to the
Let's get her.
basket, and they've gotten dunks.
Wagner gets it in right under the basket. It's put up and in by Edwards. Edwards ties his personal best with 17, 64-48. Griffin at the high post, can't get a shot. Left side to Stevenson, a three is good. His 22nd three-point basket of the season on 73 attempts.
Deep dish
And it's
pizza from Domino's,
64-51
$7.99,
Kentucky.
says PDX.
Reeves coming across the circle to his right, goes down the lane, flips up a shot, good off the glass.
Well, I'll exchange baskets with them. I don't want to exchange 3 for 2.
66-51 Kentucky. Reeves with 19. Here comes Shepherd up off the bench. Sears gets by his man into the lane, floats it up, rims out, and the rebound touched last by Alabama as it goes out of bounds.
Kentucky ball.
Yenso came to challenge, and Sears had to adjust the shot.
And that's all you have to do when you're a guy like Yenso, because he is noted as a shot blocker. They know they have to shoot it up high. They have to shoot a little differently than they normally would.
Edwards out, Shepherd in for Kentucky. Shepherd on the point now. Fakes left, comes to his right, but he can't turn the corner. He's picked up his dribble, bounces it to Reeves straight away, and a reach-in foul on Estrada. His second, team second. Almost 3 minutes gone in the second half. Kentucky with the ball up 66-51 as Shepherd will play it in on the right side, just down to our right. Comes into DJ Wagner. Shepherd will float down to the right corner. Wagner comes right off the pick, can't get in the lane, gives it back to Onyenso. He dribbles left, hands it to Reeves. Reeves hooks it to the left corner. Thiero, a three. Got it!
Yeah. See,
it's a two again.
Well, boy, he's got to get behind that line, but I'm glad he's taking the shot.
Was touching the line, y'all.
Sears, right side, three ball, good.
3 on the other side, no
Three
doubt.
that time. Alabama likes to shoot him quick. That's the second three for Sears.
Transition defense.
68-54 Kentucky.
Here's Wagner. Gets into the lane and ball stripped
Turnover.
away and stolen by Walters, but he was losing his balance. He throws it back to Sears. Sears gives it to Nelson at the top, hands it back to Sears. Sears forced to go right, pass to the left corner. Stevenson, a three. It's no good.
If it sounds like the announcers are quite biased, it's because they are. We're listening to the Kentucky broadcast.
Shepard angles to the middle of the floor, goes to his right, throws it out to Reeves. Reeves gives it to Thiero. Thiero drives, wraparound pass to Onyenso, and he can't find it, but Nelson lost it out of bounds for Alabama. A break for Kentucky.
Shoot that one.
Dillingham and Avicic.
Chili cheese, fries, and dogs is road.
will go out. Or no. Wagner's going to go out. Wagner and Onyenso. And now Thiero goes out, and here comes Edwards in. So you got Avicic, Reeves, Shepard, Dillingham, and
Rhodes says, I'm not getting that information from her.
Reeves,
What are you,
Dillingham,
crazy?
Avicic, Shepard, who will inbound the ball to the right baseline. Gets it to Reeves. 15-footer, no good. Backside tapped up by Edwards, and he got fouled.
What about
Attacking
it?
that glass.
And he'll get 2 free throws for that, man. That's a tip.
They don't have that Kentucky accent.
Stevenson, his third, team third.
Real excited about Justin, and I'm sure he heard a lot about you playing this game at LSU and you had 0 rebounds. What are you thinking? So he's
just got his
focused on
fifth one.
that. He's focused on rebounding the basketball.
Free throw rolls in. 18 points, the new personal best for Edwards. Pringle in. Stevenson out. 69-54 Kentucky.
Rhodes basically a butler. Kinda.
One more shot for Justin Edwards. The left-hander comes up short.
It's still a better job than what the lady has to do, though.
15-point lead for the Cats.
Way better. I don't envy
Estrada
the ladies
comes
at
into
all.
front court. Sears will go off the ball. They bounce it to Nelson on the left side. Nelson gives it to Sears. Sears goes down underneath the basket, but he can't get a shot. Throws it out to Nelson. He gives it to Walters. Back to Sears. Shot clock at 8 seconds. Sears has it knocked away.
A turnover.
Shepard. Picked up by Edwards. Pass ahead to Shepard for the
Slam dunk, Shepard.
17-point lead on the Reed Shepard run-out dunk. And he started it with the steal. Estrada goes through the lane. Bounce pass down low.
Another turnover.
Edwards throws it ahead to Reeves. Reeves cross court to Shepard. Out to Edwards. Three.
Edwards
right
for
side.
3.
Yes!
Nailed it.
Three that counts and a foul on Walters.
Then he's fouled.
Man, what about this?
Timeout. 15.
Timeout on the floor.
That's the sixth different Wildcat with a 20-point game.
20-point lead for the Wildcats, and they got a free throw after the timeout.
74-54.
The 13-ranked team in the country, Alabama, versus the 17-ranked team, Kentucky. And Kentucky putting it to them at home.
So it's light and refreshing?
Yep.
With a hint of fruit flavor?
Yep.
And 100 calories?
Yep.
You said this is Bud Light Seltzer?
Yep.
Well, I need to try it.
Yep.
Oh, that tastes great.
Yep.
Now, wait. Are you just yupping me?
No.
Bud Light Seltzer. Unquestionably good. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Seltzer. IRC Beers, beer in Texas, St. Louis, Missouri.
At CareSource, we get you. We get that you're working hard, but you still need to buy your own health insurance.
It's true,
We get that you
Kentucky
want
is
big
on fire,
benefits for a
Butterfly.
small
On
budget.
fire.
That's
Somebody
why we
call
made our
Valhalla
Marketplace health plans
FD.
so easy to afford. In fact, 4 out of 5 Marketplace customers can get a plan for under $10 per month with financial help. So get great benefits, get a great rate, and know that we'll always have your back. CareSource, we got you. Enroll by January 15th.
Yeah, it is. Kentucky almost got, what, they're at 75.
Name a Kentucky county.
We still got
and chances
15
are
minutes to
there's
go.
a Kentucky Wildcat who hails from there. Marion County, for example, is proud to call Anthony Epps a native son. If you think that's impressive, you should also know there's a
222, 222, up in here, up in here. Welcome to the party.
That means there's someone right in your community who's always there to take care of all of your insurance needs. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Sarah checks in, put 4,000 on the Wildcats. Betting still open, chat. Use your Valhalla Sports Talk points. They're like points, but with a V. And totally
It
worthless.
gives Kentucky a 20-point lead, and Edwards will go to the free throw line when we come back from this timeout. The Cats have hit 7 of 8 to start the second half. Since 1999, $489 million in scholarships and grants funded by lottery proceeds have been used at UK. The Kentucky Lottery truly is fueling imagination and funding education. The foul was on Walters, his first fourth of this second half on Alabama. Cheerleaders just spelled out Kentucky, the celebrity Y today. Josh Paschal of the Detroit Lions, runner-up for the NFC Championship this season. And he played physical, and the basketball Cats are playing physical today.
And how good is that to see? And I don't know if I ever thought I'd say this, but it's being led by Justin Edwards. What about that?
Yeah.
How nice is it to see him as active on really both ends of the floor, because his offensive numbers speak for themselves. But, boy, he's done a terrific job on the defensive end, and he's helped out big-time rebounding the basketball.
Just picked up a steal that led to the Shepherd dunk. One of 9 steals on the day for Kentucky. 74-54. The Cats are in front. Today's game presented by Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment. Well, he won't stay around long enough to be the all-time highest scoring left-hander in Kentucky basketball history. That guy's sitting to my left, but Edwards is having a heck of a day.
Hey, I'll take it.
Free throw good.
I'll take it.
22. And Kentucky has its largest lead of the day at 75-54. Sears left of the circle. Cross-court pass to Walters. Juggles the ball. And
that's double dribble when I played, man. That's a lot.
Comes into the lane. Throws it back to Walters. A long three. Rims off. No good. Rob Dillingham rips off the rebound. Leads the break ahead to Edwards. Edwards goes through the lane. Flips it up and in! He went to his right and flipped it back over his left shoulder on the right side of the basket. 24 for Edwards. He's unconscious. And a foul down on the left baseline as Sears and Shepherd got tangled up. And they
saw that. I saw they franchised T. Higgins.
Well, but I love, Tom, the way Kentucky is jumping that guard coming over
Alabama
the screen.
has the widest player I've ever seen since PDX.
Exactly
What are you talking about?
They designed it to play.
Are you talking about who are you talking about?
Today, and they talked a lot about jumping this screen. Don't let those guards come off and square up from behind the three-point line.
Alabama's ball left baseline. Comes into Griffin. Throws it out to Nelson. Nelson hands over to Cosby, who new players in the game for Alabama. Gets it to Griffin on the left wing. Throws it out front to Sears. Shepherd playing in for that left hand. Forces him to go right. Sears has it deflected by Shepherd.
Turnover. Here they go.
Steal for Kentucky. Pass ahead to Shepherd. Runs it down in the left corner. Throws it back to Edwards. Over to Reeves. Reeves down the lane. Flips it up.
Reeves the layup off the glass. He makes it, and he's fouled.
Well, the blue and white.
Man, I just like that they are staying aggressive, and they continue to pursue that bucket, man.
Foul on Pringle, his third.
I mean,
Nelson out and Diabate in for Alabama.
They have Alabama totally off balance defensively because
$30 million added to the NFL salary cap.
Penetrating and getting to the basket. Now they're getting those shots, but we've seen them make threes the entire game also.
Reeves completes the three-point play. He's got 22 points, his 15th three-point game of the season. 80-54, Kentucky with 14-12 to play in the game. Estrada now running the point. Shepherd pressuring him. Estrada dribbling side to side, puts it behind his back. Goes down the lane, drops it off for Pringle, stripped away by Edwards. Picked up, though, by Alabama. They throw it out to Cosby for a three that's no good. Rebounded by Pringle, and he puts it up and in. I think he may have shoved Z out of the way.
Well, yeah, but Z has to shove back.
Oh, Big Blue says get her done, Kentucky.
Bring it.
Ivisic at the top, hands it to Dillingham. Dillingham hooks it over to Shepherd on the left wing. Bounce pass down to Ivisic. Spins to the baseline, missed a little six-footer. Rebounded by Alabama. Pass ahead to Cosby down the right side. Throws it over to the left corner for a three by Griffin. No good. And Shepherd in battling for the rebound.
Battle for the rebound. I think we're going to have a jump.
Court tied up. Kentucky has the possession arrow.
Possession arrow belongs to the Wildcats.
Two maroon jerseys, got two hands on the basketball and wouldn't let go.
Yeah, but he got forearmed right in the face on that. He's going to
Grant Nelson is his name?
No call, but he took the brunt of the contact. But
is that him standing behind the coach right there?
He's not going to back down, and he's not going to let anybody
It
know
was
how
like a
badly
nice
he's
Irish boy.
I mean, you can look at him and tell he's breathing heavily. He took a really, really hard hit.
80-56 Kentucky.
Trying to get that fill back in his leg as well.
Shepherd standing in the midcourt circle, bounces it left to Edwards. Here comes the Go Big Blue chant. Edwards in the left corner, throws it back behind him to Reeves.
Oh, Big Blue, go Big Blue is the chant at Rupp Arena.
And fouled going for the basket. He saw an open path and seized it. Pringle commits the foul, and that is his fourth, already 6.5 on Alabama.
Well, see, that's what you get with Zavonimir on the floor that you do not get from either Bradshaw or Ugana.
Yeah, the red hair, I saw him.
Who can catch it that
He's
far
pink,
away from the basket,
like me,
and create a shot for himself. Defense broke down. There's no question about it. He saw the path and he took it.
Shepherd.
Yeah,
he's some help as he heads to the bench. Looks like he's got a cut that they're going to work on.
He got hit hard, man. He got hit twice.
Pringle out, Nelson in for Alabama.
Guess
Looks like
what,
Shepherd's
though?
going to stay in the game.
Guess what? Of course he's going to stay in the game.
We got 234 in the house. How many of you are Team Calipari, and how many of you are Team not Calipari?
Into the game and 1 for 1 in that first half today, looking for his 6th point.
Calipari much maligned
for Big Z
by the Big Blue Nation.
Made it. You said in the pregame this was a matchup in which he could have success, and he has. They've got to get him to play stronger and a little better defensively so he can give them minutes.
Well, he's not going to get there until he has a summer of full workout here at Kentucky or somewhere else, maybe on the next level, hopefully here.
Not, says PDX. Not, says get her done.
That's down the left side, and an offensive foul on Nelson, who threw
offensive foul called on Nelson.
As Nelson set the screen, that's his third.
And I'm just glad.
Yeah, I got a buddy in town here that's a huge Kentucky fan.
Just on face level.
And yeah, he gets so angry at old Calipari. He says the Blue Nation don't like him.
Right arm is bleeding again. They tried to work on it, and
neutral says some robe
for a little quick work, trying to keep him in the game. 13 minutes exactly to play. Kentucky led 58-42.
You heard it. 13 minutes left to play in this second half.
Now. It's an Alabama team that leads the nation.
Is Kentucky getting hot just before the tournament, y'all?
Today, but they've turned it over 13 times, leading to 25. Kentucky.
Apparently, he's got a cut on his arm.
Kentucky's winning the transition game.
Yeah, I mean that.
Calipari overrated, says get her done, Kentucky.
Result of
212 up in here, says DG.
You're forcing turnovers. Alabama has at least 11. And then you're rebounding the basketball. Kentucky leading at the last time out.
Did he have a needle as well? I didn't see that.
Category.
The Shepherd's good to go.
Are they trying to stitch it?
At the top. Z dribbles left, hands it to Reeves. Reeves floats to
or
his
staple
left.
It.
Off, throws it down low to Avicic and a dunk.
Avicic slam dunk.
He catches it in traffic better than any big man Kentucky has.
Kentucky beating Alabama at its own game with that big man.
Banging Camry 3721 says I'm Team Calipari right here, baby.
Good. Nice player. He's got 11. 84-58. Shepherd out deep on the right side. Floats it over in the left corner to Dillingham. Blows by his man. Reverse layup is blocked, but it comes right back to Dillingham.
Was that not a foul? They hit him right in the chops.
Can't get free, so he throws it out to Avicic. He's going to hand it back to Dillingham.
Plenty of time.
Dillingham spins, passes to Avicic. Dillingham gets it back. Hooks a pass across court, and it's a
turnover, Kentucky.
And Edwards touching his own chest, saying it's my fault. He wasn't ready for the pass. He was open.
He didn't expect it to get through all of the defense to get
DG says Alabama getting embarrassed out there.
Estrada goes off the middle pick, goes over to his left, goes down the lane, wrap around pass deflected.
Turnover, Kentucky running.
Cats on the run. Rob down the lane, goes for the rim, ball stripped away. It's out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Going to be Kentucky ball, though, I think.
Yep. Foul called on the
foul.
Tide. It's against Diabate. That is his second. That's the team's 8th. Dillingham will go to the line when we come back from
Rebecca
this
Clemens says they're dunking on us for sure. What's up, Rebecca Clemens?
Cats 84. Bama.
Timeout on the floor. Timeout on the floor. Cats 84. Alabama 58.
UK Federal Credit Union,
11:53 to
and we are all
go.
blue too. As the
Second
official
half.
credit union of the University of Kentucky, we couldn't be
This
a
game
bigger
is over.
fan
This is
of you.
DG.
Stop by one of the 6 local branches or go online at ukfcu.org to become a member. Enjoy the benefits that thousands
Currently,
of other
there
UK
are
fans
6
have.
bets on the
Deposit
Wildcats,
rates, and
only
you save
3
more.
on the
Better
Crimson
loan rates or
Tide.
pay less. It's a win-win
And
when you join UK
betting is
Federal Credit
closed.
Union. At UKFCU, it's
Betting is
banking
closed. I
only
will
matters.
pay out
NCAA
the
insurance,
winners
equal housing lender, membership eligibility
on the
required.
completion of this
The
game.
Daytime Cafe is serving up good mornings to Wildcat Country. Here at First Watch, we begin each morning at the crack of dawn, slicing fresh fruits and vegetables.
Going to be a lot of crunchers for Alabama's Monday practice, is
We
Glenn.
use only the finest ingredients for the freshest taste around. Whether you want breakfast for lunch or lunch for
All right,
breakfast,
just over
at First Watch,
3,000
everything is
views,
made to order,
42
and freshness
likes.
is never compromised. First Watch is proud to be the official breakfast of UK Athletics. Go Cats!
With the Kroger app, shopping online with pickup and delivery is the same as shopping in store. Same low prices, same personalized deals, same rewards on the same high-quality items like Honeycrisp apples and pasta sauce with no hidden fees or markups. It's one small click for groceries, one big win for busy families everywhere. Start your cart today at Kroger.com. Kroger.
We are
fresh
now
for
20
everyone.
20
Restrictions
subscribers
apply.
away
See site
from
for details.
14,500.
Watch BB Game Day all season long. The show airs Saturday mornings at 9 on WLEX in Lexington. Check UKathletics.com/UK Sports Network for TV affiliates and times in your area. Fans outside the state can watch at UKathletics.com/videos or on the Facebook page for the Kentucky Wildcats, who built a 28-point lead. Alabama scored moments ago, so it's 84-58 now with 11:53 to play in the game. Kentucky 10 of 13 in this half, 68% shooting for the game. They've made 8 of 13 at the three-point line. Alabama 6 of 15, an Alabama team that averages 12 threes a game, Jack, and that made 18 twice in the last 2 weeks.
I just love that Kentucky is following the game plan. You wanted to keep Alabama below 33 attempts from the three-point line. You'd like to
Buy a
get them
lottery
below
ticket,
20.
says Butterfly. I feel
didn't
lucky.
think there was any way Kentucky would do that, but they have played
Ready
well
to gamble a
enough
buck. You can't get a lottery ticket for a buck anymore, I don't think.
to make a difference in this game.
Eric checks in, says Bama getting shellacked and rough. Good. Go Big Blue. What's up, Valhalla? What's going on, Eric?
Kentucky has
UK all the
responded
way,
to
says
that challenge
Rebecca.
as well.
All right, the Kentucky Nation is in the house, y'all.
He's out there with Edwards.
Big Blue Nation has arrived at Valhalla Sports Talk. Welcome.
Shot. Good.
It's that free throw.
He can push the lead back to 28. And he does.
Oh, the Dodgers came back, Mike? I didn't know that.
Sears picked up by Shepard as he comes into front court. Picks up his dribble, bounces it to Nelson. Trying to hand it back to Sears. Shepard won't let it happen. So Nelson drives on Avicic, who blocks the
Nelson
shot.
blocked,
They're
but he's
calling
fouled.
for a foul from behind as he picks up his second, and that's 3.5.
Hey, man, last time I bought a ticket, I think Clinton was president, says Summer O. If Kentucky has this officiating crew that rest of the year, they will not lose another game. What a joke, says David Bond.
That's hard to do.
David
especially a guy
Bond,
like Nelson,
not
who's
part of the Big Blue
a pretty
Nation.
crafty offensive player coming off of a 22-point game and that win over Florida.
He's 1 of 2 at the line, 85% on the season, and he hits for his 6th.
You all like the Kentucky because they have the same colors as the Dodgers?
7 straight games against SEC competition. That's the 3rd longest
Go
streak
Big
in the
Blue.
league in the
We
last
are
30
Kentucky,
years.
says Get Her Done, Kentucky.
2 better streaks as he missed the second
Missed
one.
the second free throw.
Rebound. Kentucky in 2017 and Kentucky in 96 had the only streaks longer. 9 and 10 respectively. Shepard, middle of the floor. Trades passes with Dillingham. Rob's got it back. Left of the circle. Slides right. Shoots a 3. Got it.
Free on the other end. With no way.
Under control.
Kentucky definitely getting 100 in this one, y'all.
59. Cats by 30.
Left corner, Cosby, 3. No
Cosby
good.
misses a 3.
Kentucky, Avicic comes up with it.
And here comes Kentucky.
Cats on the run. Dillingham weaving his way through traffic. Over to Edwards. Back to Dillingham. Open left wing. Money.
Another 3. Oh, my goodness.
Take advantage of it, baby. Keep it going. Don't back down.
Time out on the floor.
Kentucky leads by.
They're calling the fire department again, y'all. Kentucky is on fire.
On the UK Sports Network.
Big Blue determination goes beyond Rupp Arena. You feel it from the court and the crowd, all the way to the halls of UK healthcare. It's the energy, passion, and dedication that make Kentucky strong. No matter what we're facing, Big Blue determination is what unites us. And it's what makes UK Healthcare the official healthcare.
Pour it on him, Cat, says Laura Gray.
UK Healthcare, the power of advanced medicine.
Whoa, Dave. Before you use that post hole digger, where's your gas line? And where's your wallet? Because you hit a gas line and it's going to cost you. Not to mention that it's also very dangerous. Okay. Now,
are we picking up some steam in here, y'all? Picking up some steam.
Call 811 before you dig. One call, and you'll know where to dig every time. So call 811. No problems, no accident, no fines.
All the fire departments is business advancement.
For most of us,
Big Blue cutting through the tide says get her done. Mike says Kentucky will get their bluegrass mode in the NCAA tournament.
There is a promise.
And Bama wants to talk about it.
To reach for what's possible. To lead and create, to heal and discover, as we help solve the world's toughest challenges, transforming lives.
Refs are hitting a ton of threes today, aren't they? Kentucky basketball is the standard.
We promise to make the possible.
Just quoting Bruce Pearl, says Eric Cox.
Welcome back to the U.S. Bank broadcast table at Rupp Arena, which is rocking. U.S. Bank, put your trust in a bank that's been focused on serving the people.
Calipari got a hold of the refs.
All across the country since 1863. Kentucky baseball with an 8-1 lead over Texas State in the third inning. So that's
good news that Mike brought in, that the Dodgers came back from down 4-2 to lead 7-4.
The crowds, these recent Saturday games against the likes of Tennessee and Gonzaga have been fantastic. And they didn't get the
Weston Spencer says if they keep it up, they could get the biggest blowout of the year on Bama. The Alabama Hot Pockets is up in smoke.
That is such a big factor.
Ref creating a 30-point lead. Keep coping, dog, says McNews. Coping?
And I've got to tell you, man, when this crowd is rocking here in this building, it's as good as anywhere with this many
300 in the chat
going at it. So it's been a big part of this game.
Estrada comes into front court for Alabama. Over to Sears, back to Griffin, puts it over to Sears, back to Griffin. Griffin down the lane, goes to the rim and lays it in.
Griffin, little layup.
Split the Kentucky defense. Cats back into front court. Dillingham in the left
Yeah,
corner.
hit the like. I'll do more Kentucky games, y'all.
92-61. Avicic,
Big Blue Nation been good to my channel. I'll definitely do more if we get some likes.
To his right and banks it in. He went down the left side of the lane and spun his way to the other side of the basket.
Very, very smart offensive player.
94-61 Kentucky. Sears down the lane. Missed the runner, but it's jammed in by Nelson. He's got 8 points.
And that's when you need someone from the weak side to drop back in there and put a body on that weak side rebounder.
94-63 Kentucky. Reeves top of the circle, hands it back to Dillingham. Dillingham into the lane, over to Reeves. Left wing, has to split a trap, and he draws a foul. Thought about the three, but decided to attack
away
off the
from
bounce
50,
instead.
chat. So they're saying the likely one seeds in March Madness are UConn, Purdue, Houston, and North Carolina.
5 assists out of Kentucky's total of 20, and Antonio has more assists than turnovers for the first time in his college career this season.
Yeah, and he's rebounding the ball well also, back in there helping out.
9:57.
You know, you just said the same thing I was thinking, y'all. Free throws.
Free throw on the way. Good. He'll get the bonus shot. 23 for Reeves. Fierro checking in. Edwards goes out.
Did I say? I said Tar Heels.
Ovation for Justin Edwards.
All right, Fierro checks into this game for Kentucky. Edwards getting congratulations from his Kentucky teammates. Second free throw is good, and Kentucky is 4 away from a hundo.
He knows the energy he has to give.
Reeves hit them both. It's 96-63 Kentucky, and a foul on Shepherd in the left corner as Estrada was trying to go baseline. 2 on Shepherd, 4 on Kentucky.
Yeah, Kentucky's been playing this kind of defense without fouling a lot. So, yeah, give them credit for that, man. That means bodies are moving, feet are moving, and they're challenging at that three-point line the way you want them to.
Alabama's ball on the left baseline. Estrada lobs it up front to Sears. Sears, top of the circle, drives on Dillingham, strips the ball away, does Dillingham, but they call him for a reach-in foul.
And that's a good call.
His third.
That's a good call.
5 on Kentucky.
Our holes is correct, says PDX.
Going to come in.
Again, we'll be on later tonight, y'all, for USC versus UCLA. An 8 o'clock start my time, 10 on the East Coast, 7 on the West.
And he's got 2 coming here.
Smart player, man.
Yeah, he is. Free throw good. Played at Ohio U for
They're
2
tied
seasons
now, Mike.
before he transferred to Alabama as Wagner replaces Dillingham. And Sears, coming out of college, had 3 offers. Ohio U, UAB, and South Alabama. Now he's one of the top scorers in the SEC.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, Summerall.
And he makes 2.
Well, all of his offensive numbers are great. So 51% from the field, 43 from the three-point line.
96-65 Kentucky. Wagner with the ball for the Cats. 2-hand pass left side to Reeves. Now Shepherd pops out to get it. 9:30 to play. Kentucky trying to grind off some time. It comes to Shepherd, right side of the lane. Throws it back to Shepherd. Came to Reeves, I should say. Shepherd out deep on the left. Starts down the sideline. 7 seconds to shoot it. Shepherd throws it across court for a 3 by Fierro. That's good. He got behind the line that time.
Well,
another 3, Fierro.
99-65 Kentucky. 11 or 12 with the arrow. Sears into the lane, fall away, short. Rebounded by Shepherd.
Rebound, here comes Shepherd. Kentucky looking for 100.
Now he'll slow it up. We go under 9 minutes to play. Kentucky looking for the century mark. Shepherd out deep on the left. Lob down to Avicic, juggles it, comes up with it, pumps, goes
Avicic,
up,
slam dunk for 2. And somebody call the police. Kentucky is murdering Alabama.
Estrada down the lane, missed the runner, but it's jammed in by Pringle after Z had to leave his man to challenge the shot. Pringle with 11.
Unaliving.
Yeah, that forces Alabama defense to have to switch up how they want to defend that. Shoot that one, too.
3 from the top.
Why not? Why not?
3.
Shoot that one also, baby.
104-67 Kentucky. Sears down the right side of the lane. Shoots and scores down on the right block over Shepherd. Sears quiets crowd. He's got 16 points.
That high screen and roll, Tom. I love it.
104-69 Kentucky.
You'll see Shepherd get one open here in just a minute.
For 3. Missed it short off the front of the rim.
Heat check there for Z. We go under 8 minutes to play, and Alabama turns it over in front.
Turnover, travel. Timeout on the floor. 7:51 still to go. Kentucky 104, Alabama 69.
104, Alabama 69 on the UK Sports Network.
The NFL's top draft prospects are ready to show what they've got at the 2024 NFL Scouting Combine.
All the cops and the paramedic to help the Hot Pockets. They need CPR. We sent them to the hospital for the CPR part, y'all. They go to the hospital for that. But that ambulance is coming for the Crimson Tide.
On Sirius XM NFL Radio Channel 88 in the car and on the all-new Sirius XM app.
I'm not sure. I don't think so, Mike. I'm doing NASCAR tomorrow, Mike.
On the Megyn Kelly Show, you're going to hear conversations you won't find anywhere else, for reals. You got people who are on the hard right, you got people on the hard left. I'm bringing you my honest opinions. Don't cower away.
Yeah, I'm doing NASCAR tomorrow, so the Laker game is at the same time, I think.
Someone. That's not us. I'm unleashed, unafraid, and I'm loving every minute of it. The Megyn Kelly Show, weekdays at noon.
What's the
East
scoring
on
record? I have
SiriusXM
no idea,
Royal
bro.
Channel
But
111.
welcome to the stream, Save Dalsman.
Names in the basketball world.
400 on the button in the house.
Talk with Anthony Davis and LeBron at 39.
They need to stop the game. They're going to shut Alabama down for the rest of the year, says Weston.
Luka Doncic is really happy that Kai's out with us. We have a great relationship. In the locker room, it's great.
Sitting here with Larry Bird. I love the game today because guys are more freer. They can do more things.
Hear any interviews you missed on the all-new SiriusXM app. Just search NBA Radio.
.51 to play. The Cats with a 104-69 lead. Yes, you did hear those numbers right. 104 points with almost 8 minutes left to play. And they've held the #1 scoring team in the country to 69 points. Alabama leading the SEC at 11-2, but Kentucky dropping the hammer on the Tide today.
Hey, it's
General Thor.
Take advantage of it while you can, because this is a confidence
Still
builder.
30 minutes till your food time, Cornelius. Still 30 minutes.
I don't know how Kentucky could be any better at executing and making shots, that combination. But on the defensive end of the floor, getting stops and rebounding the basketball, except for the last 2 or 3
All right, 4
possessions
more new
where
subscribers,
Alabama
chat.
has been
4 more.
Really, really good as well.
Alabama started the day
16 away.
first 4 3-pointers.
16 away from 14-5. Can we do it during this game?
12 of 18 at the 3-point line. And overall, the Cats are shooting 69% with 7 turnovers.
They'll be talking about this one, says Boss Man.
You gotta love that.
143 is the most Kentucky points in a game, says Summer O.
The Cats 22 assists on 36 field goals made. That is
Put on my driving shoes already.
Tally right there.
Bradshaw in now with Wagner, Shepard, Edwards, and Reeves. Pass to Reeves on the left wing. Trying to get it back to Shepard. Sears won't let that happen, so Wagner comes to get it. Benefit of having multiple point guards. Comes right side to Reeves. Started into the lane, cut off. Floats it over to Wagner on the left side. DJ comes to the high post, then bounces it left side to Shepard. 6 to shoot. Now 5 as Shepard backs out. Goes to his right. Hooks it back over to Bradshaw. Fakes, going to launch a 3. And
Bradshaw stripped. Here comes Alabama.
Sears knocked it away. Sears driving right baseline, goes right at Bradshaw, who blocks it out of bounds. They call him for a foul. He kept his hands straight up. Tough break for Bradshaw.
Boss Man says whoever has UK in their bracket will be crying hard.
He's going to make sure there's contact.
The mods have good jokes today, says Up in Smoke.
Bradshaw.
I think he's talking about butterflies. Texas is better than Bama.
And
The Rupp Arena record for the Cats is 127, which came in a victory over LSU on March, says Save. So we got conflicting news, y'all. Conflicting news. Is it 143? So maybe 143 was on the road, and the 127 was at Rupp.
Hit them both. He's got 18 points now.
This is my kind of game, says Wildcat fan 62.
Great offensive players too.
104-71 Kentucky, ticking down to 7 minutes to play in this game. Here's Wagner out of the midcourt stripe. Is it left side to Reeves? Now Shepard comes to get it. Reeves headed the other way off a pick. Shepard finds him on the right wing. Reeves gives it to Edwards. Edwards into the lane, 10-footer.
Edwards a little bunny for 2.
26.
Go Cats, says Anthony Banks.
106-71 Kentucky.
Maybe a Rupp versus Road. Yeah, I think you might be right, Save.
Underneath the basket, puts it in. His 17th 20-point game of the season.
Coast to coast.
Down the lane, puts it up, won't go.
Missed it.
Comes in, grabs the rebound.
Wow. Alabama getting beat all over the court, y'all.
108-73 Kentucky. Griffin driving left side, gets underneath the basket, shoots a fall away. It's no good, but Wagner called for the foul. He forced him into a really tough shot, but picks up his 3rd foul, and it'll put Griffin at the
Steve Knott says it's crazy to think this Kentucky team in the past week has won by 11 at Auburn, then lost by 1 at LSU on a buzzer beater, and now is putting on an absolute clinic against Alabama. That's college basketball this year, isn't it, Matt? That's college basketball. Any given game, man.
Free throw, Griffin, good.
Here comes Dillingham back in.
And I don't know that there's a team in the country that is like dominant, unbeatable. It's going to be a crazy March Madness, and we're going to be doing a lot of those games here on Valhalla Sports Talk. Calipari's high is around 110, thinks save.
Reeves goes out. Dillingham comes in. One more shot for Griffin. Hits it. And he will go out. And Devin Cosby, a freshman, checking back.
You did bet early, Butterfly. I saw that.
Alabama, they are an excellent.
Summer Oak says the field is wide open. It's going to be crazy, y'all.
All season long.
Shepard gets into front court, then it comes to a stop at the three-point line and backs out to the midcourt stripe. Floats a pass to Bradshaw straight away. He dribbles to his left.
John Adams, welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor will be proud.
Estrada drives, blocked by Bradshaw, but then jammed in.
Follow-up jam by the Alabama Crimson Tide. And they're trying to get to 80. 77-108.
Dillingham.
Absolute madness before March, says Dave Knott.
Edwards. Now Dillingham gets it back. One-hand pass over to Wagner out deep on the right. 5:45 to play. Edwards goes down the left side of the lane and a reach-in foul on Sears of Alabama. His third. That'll put Edwards.
Sarah says, I agree. Any team could win it this year. Mike says Tide are getting mopped all over the floor.
But I like that.
Never count out Duke. They always catch fire in March's roads. True.
Doubt on a play like that. I don't think there was any question that they got him across the arm. But if you're floating around on the
Robe says it might be the year where a mid-major college makes big noise in the tourney.
Free throw good. Edwards with 27 points now.
All right, still 5:42 to go in this one. Kentucky 109, Alabama 77.
The table to come in for Edwards if Justin hits this one. 5:42 still to play. It's good.
Hit that free throw as well.
That's 28 points for Justin Edwards. He gets a standing ovation as he heads to the bench with Kentucky in front, 110-77.
Gets a big high five from Coach
All right, we
Cal.
picked up some more, y'all. Jody Ritchie, welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor will be proud. Foul going in.
And it is on Thiero.
So we're now 9 subscribers away from 14,500.
Alabama's just relentlessly attacking with that.
Kentucky is in Tennessee and Purdue's bracket, says Billy Bob 44.
You know, they didn't try it much early in the game.
Don't forget what you told me, Arizona, which they did.
Locker room saying we're going to go to that and see if it'll work.
Rolls off. No good. .5:33 to play in the game. Nelson's got one more shot. Just 2 of 5 today. Hits it.
He's 85% on the season, so he doesn't miss many.
110-78 Kentucky. Wagner floats over to the right side. Passes back to Dillingham in the middle. The swing at left side to Shepard. Shepard standing right in front of Coach Calipari. Going to shoot a
Shepard, a
long
long three.
No
Missed it.
Rebounded by
Heel of the
Nelson.
rim.
Here comes Alabama. Estrada brings it up.
Glad to see he finally let Big Z play. He's going to need him come tournament time, says Mark Hammer.
Off the bounce, gets in deep, hands it off to Nelson. And another
Foul underneath on Kentucky.
Sorry, I mentioned that about Kentucky playing defense without.
Welcome, new peeps. Says get her done. Hurt 7713. Welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor will be proud.
Purdue finishes with 12 points today.
What the fuck is that?
Nelson back at the line for 2 shots.
They called a 1-and-1. So they got him on the floor. So.
Oh, okay.
Nelson at the line for 1 in the bonus.
Yeah. Cal's loving it, says Weston Spencer. I bet he is. Kentucky has shown they can beat anyone. UNC, Auburn, Bama.
Now he'll get 2.
Also lose to anyone. UNC, LSU. I hear you, bro. That's Arizona, man. Arizona as well.
Defensively, as you can in a game like this. I know it's tough.
5:04 to play. Free throw good. It's 110-80 in favor of Kentucky.
Run a little time off the clock.
Avicic, top of the circle. Dribbles to his right. Thought Wagner was going back door.
I'll hook him up, Dave. I'll hook him up after the stream.
As he handed it to Wagner, and Avicic rolled to the basket. Kentucky beating the Tide at its own game. Diabate through the lane to get right to the rim and score at the other end. His second basket of the day. 112.
Exactly,
82.
Mike. Exactly. That's why people tune in.
The rest of the way, I don't know.
Reed Shepherd dribbles down the right side, hands it to Edwards. He comes out front, gives it up to Dillingham. 4.5 minutes to play. Dillingham calls for the screen from Avicic. Dillingham drives left, hesitates, pass to the corner. 3, Wagner, no good. Rebound to Avicic, knocked away from behind, then tapped by Sears into front court for Alabama. Diabate goes for the basket and gets to the rim and scores. 112 to 84, and a turnover in backcourt. Sears pressuring Shepherd on the inbounds pass as it came into Shepherd. Came back to Shepherd, and Sears knocked it
I've
away
never
and
done
off
it
the
before,
leg of Shepherd.
PDX. I might try it, though.
For Kentucky.
Still a buck.
Just
10th one of the day.
Can't get away from fundamentals. Reed takes the ball out, and the other guys get open. You have to stay with that kind of thing.
Comes into Nelson, gives it right back to Sears deep in the right corner. Sears comes into the lane, hooks it up, blocked by Edwards, picked up by Wagner.
Here comes Kentucky.
The other way. Wagner headed to the rim, banks it up, no good. Shepherd goes for the tap, can't finish it.
Oh, man, a weird landing for
Estrada
Shepherd there on the
way.
back of another player.
Estrada dribbles all the way down to the right
I think
corner.
they're both
Goes
okay.
Baseline, can't get a shot, throws it to the left corner. Griffin's 3, no good. Rebound, Diabate, foul on Kentucky. Shepherd was going for that long rebound. Diabate.
All right, just five subscribers away
3:44 to play. There's
from
a timeout on the floor.
14-5, y'all. Just 5 away. Appreciate the support today. It's been fun. You guys are the best.
Kentucky in control, 112 to 84 on the UK Sports
We go to a commercial break.
BBN Game Day. It's your weekly look inside UK athletics. Saturdays at 9 a.m. on LEX 18 and stations across the state. Check ukathletics.com/UK Sports Network for stations and times in your area. BBN Game Day.
This
All right, 69 likes, just over 5,000 views. Thank you so much.
Horse country, legendary distilleries, rivers to paddle, lakes to splash and relax. Big city
Daniel
vibes,
says, I knew Arizona was hungry after losing to WSU.
This is Kentucky. Come see for yourself. Plan your road trip at KentuckyTourism.com.
Yeah, just 5 away from 14-5. Then we make that last 500 run to 15,000.
Sirius XM is your destination for all things college sports, and we've got you covered. On SEC Radio, there is complete coverage of every school in the conference, including live games, plus 24/7 talk and analysis. So cheer along on the Sirius XM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere. And now you can get 3 months of Sirius XM free. Subscribe now. See all for details at SiriusXM.com/SEC Sports. Get an insider's look.
All right, y'all got me there. 14-5. Appreciate it. You guys rock. You guys and gals rock. Thank you so much.
Your official station for Big Blue Nation.
This one means a lot, y'all. This little plateau means a lot. Jamie Cantor, welcome to the Berserkers. General Floor will be proud. This one means a lot because this channel was dead a month ago, y'all. It was dead. We hadn't got a subscriber in 2 weeks. And I changed some things. I did some new stuff. Tried to improve this product, make it a better product for the viewers. And man, it's worked out. So I appreciate it. And we're only going to keep going, y'all. This Dodger setup I got going for the Dodger games this year is insane. And we're going to do this March Madness stuff. We're going to continue to follow the Lakers. We're going to do some NASCAR on Sundays.
And that is the way you have to start.
Calipari air record is 118 at Rupp for what it's worth. It's a save.
Kentucky, led by Shepherd with 6 and Reeves.
Yeah, I couldn't do it without the moderators, without the people in the chat, the subscribers, the V-homies, the Berserkers.
Best of 28. He's 10 of 10 from the field.
Oh, and he's gotten them every way you can get them, but he built some confidence early going to the basket, and then the threes start to fall, so he's done a good job.
Appreciate it, Sheila.
Coming off a game where
Is it due to firing the monkey? He's still here.
Alabama cut it from 40 from late in the first half, I should say, cut it to 48-35.
We rise up from the ashes and keep grinding, says Dab Dave.
And that kind of
Hey, appreciate it, Glenn.
Yeah, that just kind of took them right out of the game.
Kentucky's odds to win the title are plus 3,500. Might not be a bad idea to drop a hundo. You're right, dude.
Got 7 points off the bench, freshman.
Final four, Kentucky, Arizona, Kansas State, and Villanova.
One more shot.
E.
It bounces around.
Oh, it rolls in.
Kentucky just needs to protect the basketball. Protect
3:41 remaining.
12:86. Justin Edwards out deep on the right side. Floats it over on the left side to Wagner. Wagner walks it to the middle of the floor. And Yenso back in the game for Kentucky. Shepard, Dillingham also out there. Wagner left of the circle. Shepard comes to get it back to Wagner. 8 seconds. He hands it to Dillingham. Deep three, straight away. No. Rebounded by Alabama.
Rebound by Alabama and making a little run here.
Side, puts it between his legs, hesitates, goes down the lane, right to the rim, and lays
Layup
it
for two.
Well, those are easy baskets they've gotten here the last 5 minutes.
I'm not sure, PDX. I doubt it because they haven't announced the seeds yet.
3 minutes to play, but you want to finish this strong.
Yeah,
and all Wildcats Final Four, that'd be wild, dude.
Deep on the right side with 15 on the shot clock. Shepard goes
The monkey is the CFO.
Can't get around his man, so he throws it right side to Dillingham. 9 seconds to shoot it. Dillingham.
Appreciate it, damn Dave.
Shepard. Left wing, 3-ball, hit it.
3 for Kentucky.
Second basket for Reed Shepard. 115-88 Kentucky. Griffin down the lane, and a foul on Dillingham on the drive, and that is his fourth. Both teams in the double bonus. 2:36 is all that remains.
Yeah, you just
all right, 10 more, y'all. You guys are crazy,
Tom. And you know, in a game like this, you can't complain. You can't. You understand easy baskets coming because it's just so lopsided. But
Jordan Burks into the game, and Justin Edwards
feeling the
will
love
head to the bench to another big ovation. High fives for the coaching staff.
Joseph Vidovic, welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor will be proud.
To go with 5 rebounds. Free throw good.
What is that?
115 to 89. That's 19 points for Griffin. Wagner comes into front court.
Harris says, come on, Kentucky, I love Calipari.
Rob in the middle of the floor. 2:25 to play.
All right, Dodgers-Angels ends in a 7-7 tie, chat.
Spins into the lane and throws it behind him to Wagner. Wagner kicks it to the corner to Shepard. He can't get a shot. Back to Wagner. Cross court, Dillingham. Dillingham, right side, can't get a shot. Out to Burks. Over to Wagner. Wide open. 3-ball. In and out.
3 in and out. Hard break.
I wanted to see that one going for him. Alabama hurrying the other way with 2 minutes to play. Estrada takes it down to the right corner and just dribbles and loses the ball. As he
Turnover by Alabama.
Shepard. He put it behind his back to try to get away from Reed, and he couldn't control the ball.
Yeah, Reed Shepard will get nothing for that in the stat sheet, but
Kentucky offense, the 115 points, most in series history between these two teams. 5th game with 100-plus points, tied for most under Calipari.
150 remains. Shepard's got it now in the middle of the floor. Dillingham sets up in the left corner. Again, so top of the circle, trying to get it back to Shepard. He does. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Shepard being pressured. Cross-court pass to Burks. Burks with 6. Burks drives down to the baseline. Goes up for a 15.
Baseline jumper, missed. Oh!
Rebounded by
I'll look that up for you, Weston.
Comes up into front court. Goes into the lane. Gives it off to Nelson.
I'll look it up for you, buddy. Let me look it up.
Dumps it down to Diabate, who'll put it in.
I'm going to have to scroll down a little bit here, though, so I'm going to mess up the screen for a moment.
They have gotten everything right at the basket.
115-91, Kentucky. We come down to 1 minute to play in the game. Dillingham standing and dribbling out deep on the left. Dillingham goes down the lane, angles right, and banks it in.
Well, give them a little bit of their own money, medicine here.
Yeah,
is that Wagner?
Blows.
He's on your screen. He's got 4.
Maybe for Alabama.
You have
117-91.
Joshua Engel, welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor will be proud.
Thought Diabate might be injured. He was walking over towards the bench, but he stays out there.
So Alabama comes into front court as we go under a minute to play. Estrada, cross court to Reeves, out or to Sears, out deep on the right. Sears attacks against Wagner. Almost lost the ball, gets it off to Diabate, and he hits another layup.
All right, less than a minute to go. 43 clock running, 28 on the shot.
Shepherd comes into front court. Takes it down the left side. Angles through the lane. Circles off to the right. Gives it to Dillingham. 15 on the shot clock. Cats will have to take one more shot. Fans rise.
John Turner, welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor will be proud.
Kentucky basketball team. Dillingham going down the lane. Pass to the right side. Burks, his three. It's no good.
Three is missed. Here comes Alabama.
15 seconds to play. Pass ahead, and Burks deflects it, but it goes out of bounds off him with 12.6 on the clock. Alabama will put it in play.
16 likes away from 100, chat.
Going to score here. They're going to try to score here because they want to make this look.
After the game ends, y'all, I'll bring up the stat screen. After the game, I'll go to an alternative screen and bring up all the stats.
And he gets fouled going up for a shot. They got it in to the middle of the Kentucky.
Right after it ends.
And Burks is called for the foul. Or Onyenso, excuse me. That's his third foul. So this will put Griffin back to the line. Made 5 out of 6 there today. That's good. 20-point game for Rylan Griffin, sophomore from Dallas. 117.94, 117.95 as he rolls it in.
And just need to get the ball in bounds, and Kentucky, this thing will be over.
Comes into Wagner, and he'll dribble out the final seconds.
Hey, this bad boy is final. The Kentucky Wildcats defeat the Alabama Crimson Tide 117-95. And they now both have the exact same record of 19-8.
Yo, it's Jacob Hester from Off Campus on College Sports Radio for full breakdowns of this game. And
All right, so I'm going to turn off the audio there, chat. I'm going to bring you to the alt screen, and we're going to answer some of these questions that people have had for stats. If you got stats you want to know about specifically, let me know. And give me the full name. But there is your box score. Let me pump that up a little bit. All right, so that'll be easier to see. There's your starters. Did you get any autographs? I didn't try to get no autographs. I could have. The Big Bone Queen has sung. GG says Jossip. Got to be a fan of Kentucky. Cats and Hats is up in smoke. Kittens with mittens. All right, but there's the starters. Here are the bench guys. And the team stats, of course. GG's though, chat. GG's. Congratulations to the Kentucky fans. Big win. And like I said, the third game of the triple header today is UCLA versus USC tonight. Kentucky should slide right in. Up about 35, but only won by 12. I hear you, Steve. I hear you, Save. Both Wildcats with big wins today. Oh, you got to pay out the bets, y'all. All right, so there ended up being 6 bets on the Wildcats, 3 on the Tide. And betting has been settled up for Valhalla Sports Talk points. B999, some weird guy done a video about a month ago about how Bama is the new gold standard. Had to go back and remind him this is why you don't go tooting your horn when there's still a game to play. Especially when it's this close, y'all, huh? Especially when it's this close. This close meaning this competitive every game. Won by 22, says True Supreme. Yeah, 95 to 100, 17 plus 5. You're right. $17 plus 5. Kentucky is built for March, says David Jesse. All right, so 91 likes. I don't like that they allowed 95, but a win is a win, says Dave. I think after the early part of the season, if you're a Kentucky fan, you probably got to be feeling pretty good. Because it was rough there at the beginning, right? M. Clary putting up that Wildcat and the blue heart. No, I don't know, Bill, who won the poll. I could probably look it up. I'll look it up for you, Bill. So Kyle Busch won the Truck Series race. It looks like Logano won the pole. No, that's for the 500. They don't have it up, bro. They don't have it up. Everything's geared towards the race that's going on right now. Josh the Go Animator says, good win. We needed that one. We don't like to give up a lot of points at Rupp, but as long as we score more, I guess it's okay. All your streams are special, but today you earned that one. Thank you for showing up, says Dab Dave. Plus one like more. Appreciate it, B999. 999. Oh. Michael McDowell won the poll? Really? That's pretty wild. And I'm going to hang out for just a few minutes, chat with y'all. Likes away from a hundo. So it's 4:35 here, so we got about 3 hours till that next stream. Absolutely. Thank you so much, everybody, to join us today. Decent little stream, 6,000 views. This is how we used to do on the regular. Edwards with a 28-point performance finally, says Josh. E999, new subscriber, welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor will be proud.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Smoke says, after a long deliberation with my family, I've decided to decline a Valhalla offer to become a mod for $180K a year. I greatly appreciate the offer, but must decline for the sake of my family. What's up, Big Zig? It was not an easy decision, but the right one, says Up in Smoke. We picked up 3 more, y'all. 3 more subs. 518. 518. You're going to do some hockey tonight on your channel, Big Zig? There you go, buddy. I'm doing USC UCLA men's college basketball, 8 o'clock my time. Late one. Yeah, it's pretty good. About 6K. About 6K. I think it's going to pick up for the tournament, dude. I think I got the right format for the tourney now. I got one little ad I want to do, but other than that, we set up. Dave Knott says, +1 like and subscribe. Thanks for the awesome stream. Hey, Dave, I hope to see you again, Mr. Knott. Hope to see you again up here in Valhalla Sports Talk. We'll be doing a lot of these March Madness games. We also do a lot of Dodger games on the channel, Vikings football, and Laker basketball, as well as NASCAR on Sundays. My Big Zig, I meant to tell you, dude, my view counter, the number of views is working again now that I have new stream keys. Dave Knott, welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor will be proud. Even Giants fans like this channel, says PDX. Would buy that new Berserker some pants. That way the D doesn't have to cover up his junk. His lipstick. The chapstick. Yes, another Dave, says Dave Rhodes. Team Dave says not. I got my LED lights in for the new setup today. Still need a few more things to show up, says Big Zig. Yeah, I saw you were painting. I saw you talking about painting. So you're ditching the green screen, huh? I'm headed out tonight. Be good and safe, everyone, says Up in Smoke. You too, buddy. You too, buddy. You too. I thank you for making a decision about that mod position. Higher pizza for dinner, says PDX. I'm kind of a picky eater, bro. I don't know how much Thai food I would chow down on. They have fried rice? Not ditching it completely, but I'll have some options, says Big Zig. Butterfly just dropped the link to the VST Discord, y'all. Dave Rhodes says it's time to take a nap. She gonna wake you up, and you gonna be headed to the hospital for a baby delivery. Let me feed this dog, y'all. I'll be right back. Y'all, I'm gonna bounce out of here, load up 2 logos for that late stream, and I'll be back on then. So USC UCLA, 8 o'clock my time, 10 o'clock on the East Coast, 7 o'clock on the West, and then NASCAR racing from Atlanta tomorrow. But I'm gonna say goodnight, Gracie, just in case I don't catch her in the next one. And Kentucky gets the win, 117-95. And we'll see you in the next one. Valhalla Sports Talk. Thanks to the mods, the members, the berserkers, the V-homies, subscribers, and members. Valhalla Sports Talk for now is off the air. I'll come back now. You hear?